What's up, people? Better late than never, right? No, I had trouble with my internet. Yeah, I couldn't get my internet to work. I couldn't get it to do nothing. I kept playing with it. I hope it'll stay in. We'll see how it goes. But y'all know I always have internet trouble. I went to go live and I went in the basement and got ready to click live and it just went bloop, like it most times do. So I had to mess with that and I had to reboot it and do whatever I could do. I just go through everything. And hopefully we'll be in here for a while. I'm sorry about all that. Plus, I was on the phone with Hogleg and Melissa too, talking with them. But I got off with them right at 4 o'clock. But I come in to go live, and the daggone thing wouldn't, the internet wouldn't work. So I want to apologize, to y'all. But I'm here now. Like I said, better late than never, right? I'd like to welcome everybody in. Mr. Carmel Muncie. How you? Carmel Muncie, excuse me. Carmel Muncie. I get it right, buddy. uh, Dink over Stink. What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Let's see. Catfish Fever and Outdoors. What you said, Leah? How you doing? I dropped a link in there if anybody want to come up here and help me this morning. Be greatly appreciated. Mr. NJ Maniac. There's a maniac in the house. Mr. Don Johnson. Howdy, howdy, hey. How you doing? Good morning to y'all. That's all we got in here right now. We got 8 peeps in here. Like I said, sorry I'm late, but we getting it rolling, man. I'm just like a bird. I don't even know what to say or what to do right now. um, I think I could start off by talking with my brother, my little brother. Um, they called me a little while ago. Well, first of all, Melissa tried to get in contact with me this evening. And I had my daggone phone on Do Not Disturb. I thought I took it off after the show this morning, but sometimes I forget, and I did. I got busy doing other things. I had to go and make some more of you guys moderators and stuff. And I was looking at different things. I forgot to turn the daggone Disturb off. I wonder why I didn't get all them spam calls today. But they went into my voicemail, filled my voicemail up, so she couldn't even leave a voicemail. She called twice. And I had it on Do Not Disturb, so it didn't come through. I never heard the phone calls. So I was checking. I was nodding this evening and went through uh, Catfish Weekly and Mark's podcast. Arrived at some. I know I ought to heard something, but all this I got to looking at. I found out why he was on my end. My bad, but they called me a little while ago and was talking with me. That Hog Legs back home. Um, they done the catheterization on him today. They had to do 3 different procedures on his heart in 3 different places. Uh, the heart doctor he had is supposed to be the top one ran in the area, and he's what they call a specialist. In other words, he's able to repair the capillaries or the vessels in the heart. And he said instead of putting stents in, because the area where they were at, he didn't want to put no stents in it. So he repaired the capillaries, is what Melissa said he called it. And in other words, he repaired the veins instead of putting stents in 3 different places in his heart. And he's doing pretty good. And he just got to take it easy and take it slow. Yeah, he will be taking the rest of the week off. And I told him I try to keep it going and do the show with y'all's help, of course. And I appreciate everybody helping me last night. I tell you, it makes a big difference when somebody help you out. But anyway, he's at home. Him and Melissa both is at home. They both wore and tired because he had a long day. He had to sit in the recovery room for like 3 or 4 hours because where they went in his groin, they go in the main vein now. And instead of doing it the new style way, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't take. They had to do it the old style way. So that means he had to lay still for like 3 or 4 hours. He had to lay still. And Melissa said while he was in there, she was in there with him, and he was resting. And she reached over and touched him, said he was real cold, and it scared her. And said, "Steve, are you okay?" He said, "Yeah, I'm still alive, unfortunately, but I'm here." So everything's all right. Scared Melissa, but everything's okay. He's all right. Um, they back home, and he's got the rest. The doctor told him take it easy, don't do nothing, because even though that thing stopped up, he still got to be careful. That main vein, he don't want that to pop loose. So he just got to lay around, take it easy, and rest. And they had a long day. Melissa's wore out, so uh, we may see her later in the weekend. We may not. I told her she be the judge of that because she knows the full situation. Because she said somebody she would come in and help me with chat and stuff. But I told her don't worry about that right now. She's right where she needs to be and doing what she needs to do. So don't worry about that. We'll address that each day as it comes. And if she feel like coming in here, fine. If she don't, fine. I understand. She's right where she needs to be. So, but that's the report I got on right now. My little brother's back home. He said he gonna take the rest of the week off. He should be back here with me next Monday morning when I do my show. But just let's continue to pray for him and keep him in our prayers. They adjusted his meds too, and I don't know all the details on that. We really didn't get into that. We really didn't have time. The way I dinked up everything with him contacting me to talk about a lot of it, but uh, they may put a community post out there on it. I don't know if they will or not. Melissa made a mention of it, but they've been so busy, so much going on today that she ain't had time to do anything. But after she gets some rest tonight, she may put one out tomorrow. If not, I'll stay in touch with them and see how they're doing, and I'll update y'all as I get the updates. But I just want to let y'all know what was going on with him. So he's on the mends. Yep, and he's gonna be okay. So that's the main thing. Hey, Miss Jody.
Hey Kenneth, how you doing?
I'm doing good, girl. Glad you come up here to help me out. I tell you, I'm stumbling idiot this morning. I can't get nothing together.
You're always perfect.
She keep on gonna make me blush, make me feel good.
Feel good, all warm
Yeah,
and fuzzy.
that's right, that's right.
Yeah,
But thank you for coming in. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty good. I just got up.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I can stay a few minutes before I have to get in the shower and get ready, so I thought I'd pop on up.
Well, you always welcome. You know that.
I
You
appreciate
all you always brighten up everything when you come in. So that's good.
it. Like a light bitch.
That's right. You like a light switch. Bam! Look at the lightness.
Well, I always enjoy listening to you. You know, you make a lot of people happy, and you're always upbeat, and you're funny, and everybody enjoys your show, and they like you coming on. So everybody comes up and helps you out too. So
Yeah, yeah, I like it. That means a lot to me. I mean, the reason I'm doing this is for everybody as well as whole league.
yeah.
That's what we do all this for anyway. Give people a place to hang out and come share life together and talk about different things. And
Hmm.
might just help people feel a little better about the day and about the situations. Sometimes. So,
Well, you just do have a big impact on the people. I will tell you that.
well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That means the world to me. I'm gonna tell you. But you do a lot too. You have a good impact too. And
Yeah.
I think everybody likes your little feistiness. You always got to get somebody in a dress or something. You got something going on. Or you could make them dance. I think I've been in that situation
Oh
before.
yeah. Oh, boogie woogie Kenneth.
Yeah. But yeah, you number one live stream for the year for a reason. So don't take it lightly. A lot of people think a lot of you and enjoy your show. And a lot of times I might not always comment in your show, but I'm in there watching. A lot of times I just lay back in the bed and turn it on, set it right beside my nightstand on my nightstand sideways. I can watch it and watch chat, and I just sit there and watch it a lot of times.
I do that a lot too
Yeah,
because I can't. sometimes I can't see good enough or type enough to keep up with chat, and I miss hellos, and it
Well,
gets
that's the way it is with me. I just like in here. I try to keep up with the chat in here, and I miss people.
yeah.
It's hard to keep up with everything.
Hmm.
But we do the best we can. We roll on with it.
Yeah.
But I've started to do that right much here. Just kind of, I call it lurking. That's what a lot of people call it.
Hmm.
But I'm still in there. Just people, I don't let everybody know I'm there on a lot of things, especially these big ones. When you got 70, 80, 100 people in there, man. It scrolls so fast. I'm afraid I missed somebody. I don't want to make nobody upset because I didn't say hi to them. You know. So,
Yeah.
so what's the deal with your boat? You found it anything but your tune yet?
Um. Nah, I ain't even worried about it.
I hear you. Don't worry about it, girl. It's gonna be all right.
I was. I think James kind of thought I'd be mad or something. I'm like, no, that tune already had a leak in it. The Lord watched over me 3 times that day and got me safely in, and
There you
I'm
go.
just I'm just glad I'm in, and it was just a tune that already
Yeah.
had a leak.
That's right. It's just a material thing. It'll work out. I guarantee you, it's gonna work out for you.
Yep, and it can be fixed. I mean,
Oh yeah, it can be fixed. You know, it's got a way of working itself out. You'll see in time. You look back on it, and say, I don't know how I got through it, but it did. I've
it's
done that several times in my life. So
if my house would ever sell, I'm going to upgrade anyway.
yeah, yeah,
I just got to wait on it. I dropped the price on it today. I texted her last night and told her go ahead and drop it down, see if it would sell.
yeah. Well, the real estate market's kind of funny right now. Because people are kind of uncertain of what's going on with the country and the situations and stuff. And the real estate is higher now than it's higher now than it's ever been. The
Yeah,
value of your property, but it don't necessarily mean people's buying. You know what I mean?
I did list it high, but you can't go up.
That's right. I don't blame you. And look, don't give in too much.
Yeah,
Sometimes it takes time for that because that's one of the big major things that anybody has to do in their life is buy them somewhere to live. And it takes a while. It's going to be a process. So I mean, I hope it sells quickly for you, but I mean, in reality, it could take a little while, but just have to be
yeah.
patient.
Well,
Don't
mine
give
be like
in too much.
vacation home.
Don't try to sell it for less than what it's really worth just to get
Yeah,
rid of it. You know what I'm saying?
mine be like a vacation home because people come up here and they just ride 4 wheelers on ATVs because that's what it is, a trail place.
Right, right.
And she said people just pay cash when they buy them like that up here from out of state. She said they don't even take where they've got so much money. The amount of towners
Yeah,
they just drop cash for the stuff they buy up here. They don't even
yeah.
take loans out.
Well, they do that around here a lot. We get a lot of people from Jersey area
Yeah.
and New York and Philadelphia and all
Hmm.
up and down. They come down here and retire from up there after 20 years of fighting the rat race. They want to get in the country and retire,
Hmm.
and they'll come down here and they'll pay the price. They think it's low around here, but they don't realize the financial situation around until once they get here. And then
Well,
a lot of them may they get accustomed to it, but a lot of them they go back because they just don't like the way it is around here.
yeah. Well, there'll be like a decked out big truck with this big old trailer and three decked out side by sides on it. And then, them side by sides are expensive. They ain't got the cheap ones, and they got all that them sound bars and them lift kits and all that stuff on it. Then
Yeah,
another big decked out truck pulling a big RV. So it ain't like they don't have money.
they got payments anyway, right?
Uh, they live somewhere where they make good money, and they're just ready to go somewhere and have fun. And that's what
Yeah,
they enjoy doing. I ain't knocking them. I mean, I'm
no,
glad they got out and made them their money in their life.
yeah, some areas you can make a daggone good living depending on what you get into.
Yeah. And they're
But
ready just to settle down and have fun back in the country now.
yeah, That's what they want to do. They done made the money and did the career, and they want to enjoy life. And I
Yeah,
can understand that.
that's like how I'm into catfishing. They're into riding a four wheeler or side by side.
Yeah, there's a link, people. I just dropped. Anybody else want to come up here with us and talk with the lady got the #1 stream show of the year? Y'all come on up here and talk to Miss Jody.
Technically,
Because
I got the award, but it was a community win.
that's
Everybody
right.
who come on and hosted or fished, all the people in chat and watched,
Yeah,
that made the show. It
you right.
wasn't me. It was a community win.
Yeah, you think about it like I do. I look at it as a catfish family. We all in it together, you know.
Yeah, you helped
So,
me host the tournament. I mean,
hey, I'll help you anytime you need help. All you gotta do is let me know, you know.
and all
I,
the anglers that fished. I mean,
I'm
that's
not hung up.
that's
If I'm
our
not
show.
hung up knee deep in it, something else, I'll be glad to help you.
It's not my show. It's our show.
Right. That's the way I
Where
look at this
I,
show.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't look at this as my show or hog leg show. I look at it as a catfish family show.
yeah.
You
That's
know,
why I give everybody wrenches and stuff after they watch for a month, so
yeah,
they can moderate it and keep it going.
right, right, exactly.
Everybody's like, you shouldn't have that many moderators, and I'm like, there, why not? That's
Yeah,
that
everybody in
keeps
here
it
is
going.
moderators, and I went in this morning and made a few more people
Yeah,
moderators that I didn't know. See, when this thing going on, I don't know how it is with you. You probably most time on the phone. All it is black and white. You can't tell who's blue, pink, yellow, orange, or nothing else. It just shows black and white. And I don't know if somebody's a moderator or not unless I go back and watch a replay, which I do sometimes, and
I,
make different ones moderators. Either somebody in the chat or tell me. Just like I think it was Chris, you or somebody told me yesterday morning, said, "Well, so and so's not a moderator." So I
yeah,
went in yesterday morning. I found two or three different ones popped in. I made moderators.
I go back and watch every live I do, and I read the chat, and
I need to, but I don't always do that because I go in and go to watching other people's lives. I'll go watch videos put out and try to catch up with some of the smaller channels and stuff. Try to show them some support, and I forget sometimes to watch my replays, but it's a good idea to watch every one.
well, Dustin reads chat, but I don't hear everything he said because my back's turned
Right,
and
right.
I'm fishing or something. So I go back and read every chat, and there's a lot of funny stuff that goes on that I didn't even know about until I went back and read it.
Right. Well, see, you occupied trying to catch you a big old toad there. You ain't, it's hard to hear all the chat when you up, you concentrating on, well, where I'm going to throw this bait at, what size bait I'm going to put on this hook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You fishing. And fishing is work. I mean, people don't realize if you into it, you're all the time thinking about what your strategy is. At least I
Yeah.
am. I'm sure you are too, because that's the
Yeah.
type of fisher lady you are.
And everybody's blue. So if I have someone new who comes into my show, they're white, so it stands out. And then I know I got somebody new or a new person, and then
Mhm.
that kind of flags them for me. And then I watch them, and then I try to learn that person and talk to them and get
Yeah.
to know them.
Well, oh, Mr. Flathead up in the house.
Ooh,
Go on now, boy. What's going on? Yeah, man.
Mike,
Um,
Mike, 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 Mike.
I enjoyed your show last night, Mark. You and Mr. Lau. Y'all had some good info. And I was listening, and sometimes my eyes rolled a little bit, but my ears was wide open. Hey there, Brokeback Bob. What's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Glad to have y'all this morning. I just dropped the link, and anybody wants to come up here with us this morning, come on, see us for a little while.
You
Be
got
glad to have you.
Mark Zilla and Bob Zilla.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, you can get your order some fish. Old Brokeback. You make sure the order goes through. He's a warehouse man. He fills the order and ship them out to you.
Well, he's missed my order all last weekend. I pulled a skunk last weekend, the whole stinking weekend.
Oh no, you didn't catch a fish the whole weekend.
Didn't even catch a skipjack.
Good gravy. Hey, Surfer. Hey, Chucky. How y'all doing? That's tough, ain't it?
Yeah,
But it should be changing though. It should that tide should be changing. Now the water temperatures are starting to rise a little bit. Things starting to get in mode a little bit.
yeah.
You probably go this weekend and just fill the boat up.
You
Well,
know,
or should I say the bank? I don't know. You gonna be fishing bank or boat?
we still got David's bass boat.
Okay.
And James may get his boat. We don't know. It's in being shipped. We don't know when it'll come.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It He'll find out today what day he'll get it, I think. But it's being on a truck somewhere.
I heard that. Well, that's a good deal. Yeah, it takes. From what I heard, different people. I only bought one new boat, and this is down my shed now. And that was 2006. But everybody tells me the oldest boats, it takes a long time to get them. You know.
Yeah, they made his to what he ordered.
Yeah, well, a lot of people like to custom order theirs. That's one reason they don't make a lot. I mean, they used to make a lot of boats and keep them in stock.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that much no more. I notice you don't do it much with vehicles no more either.
Yeah.
A lot of lots I went by would have two or three hundred vehicles on them. I have 50 on it now. They just don't keep the inventory they used to.
I've been looking at new ones.
Yeah, I figured you had been. I started to ask you, but I said, no, I ain't gonna pick a brain too much. I figured maybe you've been looking at some new
They're
ones.
just so daggum expensive.
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell me. I've been looking at them. I look at them all the time. Because
Yeah.
I,
I don't
man,
need everything that's on them. Like I don't need all the seating.
see, that's a big thing about a pontoon. A pontoon, they got in their mind most of the time when they do a layout on a pontoon, they got it. This is for them to lay back and relax and cruise around and have a good
Mhm.
time together.
Yeah.
And they put all these coaches and stuff in there, but you can get some
Hmm.
fishing models. But a lot of times, I don't like the layout of the fishing model ones either.
No.
And they have
But
a 2 foot bill in the front where they don't have no rating. I like the rating to go all the way to the front so you can put your rod holders all the way to the front. But I guess that's something you'd have to special order, I guess.
yeah. I seen one of them that had these backwards recliners where I could lay down and just be looking right at the rods, like in a reclining position. And I'm like, that's pretty sweet.
Oh, Dad, you can sleep right good there. You
I
spend the
know.
night on the tune.
I'd be facing, the rods and everything.
Yeah, you don't want to do no live then because we hear you talking to Fernando all the time.
I'd be snoring.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's why I stand and fish all the time. 'Cause as soon as I sit down, I'm out.
Yeah, but it's fine. Take a little nappy every once in a while. You just don't want to do it on a lag, or sometimes you might have people got something on you then because you talk in your sleep. I know I do. I'm talking about everybody in general. A lot of people talk in their sleep but don't realize.
I can't help it. I mean, if I sit down, it's it's lights out. If I do sit down, I'm usually sitting up on the end of the chair. Because if I sit all the way back against that back, I'm out.
Mark giving you the business, and he says call fishing, not napping. Yeah, Mark,
if you
he like tease out of you because he know you like you'll throw it back to him. Yeah,
if you got a good spot and good gear and a good rod holder and your drag set, you don't have to be awake to catch fish.
that's right.
Trust your gear, and it ain't no different from just sitting there. I mean, if they're gonna hook themselves, they're gonna hook themselves.
Yep, most time with the circle hooks, that's what you're supposed to do anyway. Just let them load it up and hook themselves.
Yep.
But the only problem I have, I sleep so hard anymore. I used to be a real light sleeper. I could hear an ant fall off a table in the floor.
Yeah,
But I mean, I not no more. I sleep hard,
I do
and
too.
I'd be afraid that I wouldn't hear the real. You know.
Yeah. I can tell I've missed a lot of fish sleeping. I'd wake up and I'd be casted off, and my line would be under the boat, and I'd have like a double hook. rig with two heads on it,
Uh,
and one of the heads would be off, and one head still on. And I'm like, oh no, I missed a big fish for it. It went under the boat and took a head. Dun 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 dun. It's
yeah.
there he is.
I was in there, oh Lord, it's done gone out again. I had trouble getting the show started this morning because my internet wouldn't want to work.
Yeah.
I didn't have my little brother in the basement to get it started for me.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, oh look, Mark said, Kenneth, she has it coming. Uh-oh.
I have it coming.
She is talking to herself now, LOL. Yeah, I faded me down. Yes, that's a good one, Mark. Yeah, my internet, I went to come up to, well, I talked to Hogleg and Melissa right up till 4. And I come in here, I had enough time to come in like 4:02. And I
Mm-hmm.
went to come in the basement and come on in, and the daggone thing, the internet wouldn't do nothing. I said, what the crap? Not now. I don't need this. But I
Yep.
had to go through and play with it and all, and change my route and all that kind of stuff. It do a little bit of everything. I had to finally rebooted it and stuff, and it looked like it come back. So I don't know how it's just got a mind of its own anymore. And my internet used not be so freaky till all these daggone satellites. I still blame it on them jokers. I'm sitting there looking at one over yonder now. He there, he permanent every night now. They must put him there forever. But I ain't seen as many out there as it used to be. I think maybe they got realized how many they need and they took the rest of them somewhere else. I don't know. But that messed my internet up when them things got to coming around. But it is what it is. So if any time y'all know I'm trying to come in and start the show by myself and I don't come in like this morning, y'all know what the deal is. Well, Knucklehead don't got no internet again. But y'all be patient with me. I try to get it going and get back in here. So.
Yeah.
Catfish and Crappy said, have a great day. He must be going to bail out on us this morning. He just doing us. Okay, folks, I need to get back to bed. Okay, well, appreciate you checking in with me, Mark. Thank you, buddy. You go get you some rest. I know you got up, get you a few donuts and a glass of milk. I know how you doing. Is that
He had to have a diaper change.
what it was? Yeah, he died for.
Yeah. He peed the bed.
His depends won't dependent on him no more. He had to do something
Yep.
different.
They think.
Oh, Jody smacking you, Mark. Just saying. Hey, Emily, how you doing, girl? Welcome in.
Howdy.
Mr.
I,
Acer.
I see Brokeback Bob. So, did you wear white after the skunk back there in chat? He's feeling awful froggy today.
Yeah, you know Bob. He'll get you stirred up every time. That's
Yep.
the way Bob do, you know.
I know
Yeah,
it.
that's
He's.
one thing I like about the old boy.
Mm-hmm.
He don't mind stirring somebody up. I think he can take it too, though. I think
Yeah.
he likes it both ways. Give it to
Ace.
him or take it.
Oh, yeah. You got Ace Surfer and Emily and Carmel and Brokeback Bob. And who
Yeah,
else? John Johnson.
yeah.
Ricky, Texas Solo Adventures.
Oh, I didn't see Ricky. Hey, Ricky, what's up, buddy? He snuck in on me. See what I'm
Yep.
talking about? Missing chat. I can miss it so easy. All you gotta do is turn your head for a second, or concentrate on talking about something, or think about something. You don't look at chat for a second, you miss something because it ain't but like two or three on this phone, two or three chats you can see at a time. And that thing flips. Most time it put a whole new screen on there, and it don't stay on there but a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And I miss it. Just don't read chat, and I'm good. That's what Bob said.
Hey, did you watch John Parker last night?
I watched some of them yesterday when he was on the dock fishing.
Oh no, he had one where he was cutting up catfish for
Oh, that's
eating.
after he didn't got back home. I watched it live when he was out there when he caught it.
Oh no, he. Oh my God, he slaughtered them fish. I could have done a better job cutting them fish up. It was hilarious. and some of them was still flopping.
Yeah,
Him out there with the electric knife and can't see.
that's
then Dana,
that's a bad combination anyway. Can't see good an electric knife.
then Dana comes out yelling at him, telling
I
them to stop it and put it away. It was hilarious.
I have to go see that one. I missed that one. That's probably when I took a little nap. I took a little nap right before Catfish Weekly come on.
If you, it's worth going back and watching. I mean, that's how funny it was. Him cutting them. Them fish wasn't big anyway, and then sometimes he wouldn't even get a piece of meat off of them by the time he cut them up.
uh, Brokeback Bob said 20 pounds of catfish and he ended up with 4 ounces of fillets. That's funny right there.
Then when he finally did get a piece, he'd drop it in the ground.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that now. I hung in there with him on his live stream for a while, and it was funny every day too.
Yeah,
Every time something struck him, hey, oh, hey, he'd take it running to.
yeah. I really like John Parker. You can feel down and go turn him on, and you can't help but laugh and have a good time.
Yeah, that joke was something else. You know, you get him and Miss Dana together, them two will keep you rolling. Yeah, they always fussing back and forth. Yeah, that's just the way they communicate. They ain't really fussing. That's just how they get along.
Yeah,
But I like watching them right much. I love them.
yeah,
One day, I missed him last year. He was down here. The day I was gonna go down, they decided they go back early, so they left. They left that morning. We were supposed to all get together that evening, but I'm gonna meet him this year. I already told him I want to make sure I meet him this year. So when he comes up, so
yeah,
yeah, I will get together. Me and the one-ton boys and all of us get together with him. Do some fishing. Of course, we're gonna do some cooking. You know, it ain't fishing without cooking. What we can get all us together.
yeah,
That's what makes it fun. And then we got Chad and D coming first part of April,
yeah,
and I get to hang out with them. I met them last year. They awesome people. That's
yeah.
all
They are.
right there.
Have a
Tiny
good day.
world, the Chad goes old rough and tough and always talking smack. He's
Mm-hmm.
just a big old teddy bear. That's all
Oh,
he is.
yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
They're good people.
Yeah, they are. I enjoyed hanging with them, but I'm gonna try to do a little cooking with them this year because Chad got at me last year when we did it live on the bank. But man, you need to be cooking. Why ain't you cooking something? So that's all right, old boy. We're gonna eat this year. I don't care if it's potted meat in a can. We're gonna eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix them. I'll probably do like hamburgers or hot dogs or something. I'm gonna get together with Art and Josh and see what pick their brain, see what we can come up with. We can go somewhere and fish on the bank and do some cooking.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good time. I mean, I'd rather do that than go in the restaurant and eat myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're down in nature and you got a chance of catching the fish and you're hanging out and eating together. That's a good time. We don't get no better.
No.
But I'm used to doing that all my life. We used to go up on the river all the time when I was young and do that. Uh-oh, Mr. Small Water Charters is up in the house. What's going on, Mr. John? He got that old big bird he's talking about yesterday morning.
Hey, small water.
He said he had a line on him. He went there and got it yesterday morning. Nice bird, too.
Yeah.
Way to go, buddy. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you know how to talk that talk. You brought him on in, didn't you, boy? Nothing wrong with that. He said somebody seen him run across the fields. He did the sneak attack on him.
Yeah.
You had to talk that French to him, too, with that caller to get him coming in. I know you did.
Wee wee. Here, birdie, birdie. Wee wee.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that joker coming in all feathers all up in the air. He's all frustrated, I know.
Yep.
Yeah. I just love to do some spring golf season. I'm hoping next year I can get back into it. I used to love to do that. I have trouble calling them in. I can get the old big smart birds, the old adult ones. I can get them 50, 75 yards to them in the woods, but it's like I make the wrong call or do something wrong, they can go. They take it ladies and go.
Mm-hmm.
But I can get to. I've killed a couple of young ones. They'll come in running like, "Oh, hey, honey, where you here?" Boom. Had some chicken breast. I mean, turkey breast. But big as a chicken breast, but I got one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into that too. Tell you, I'm way off my game. 3 years of laying on your butt and they won't let you get out of bed to even go use the bathroom. That's tough. It'll mess you all up. Even it'll mess my balance up and everything. My balance is gradually, little bit by little bit, getting better, but it's very slow. But I'm trying to do some rehab, work on my core and stuff, and help my balance too. So
Yeah. You'll get it, Kenneth.
yeah, I bought back one time before I had my heart failure. I didn't stay on my back as long as I did this time with my foot, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna get it back. It just takes some work and some rehab. I'll get there.
Mm. Yep, you'll get there.
Brokeback Bob said Miss Dana goes to cook the catfish and she will wish she didn't pay the electric bill. Ah, boy. It might not take long to cook 4 ounces, Bob.
Oh,
Lordy mercy. Big, have some fish nuggets. It won't take long to cook them.
I don't know if you got a nugget.
Fish don't take long to cook no way, but if it ain't nothing but a little 4 ounce filet, you throw them in the grease, go get the spatula, and come back, and it's ready.
I make mine nuggets. I don't do fillets. I cut them in chunks.
Yeah, that's what I like, chunks.
They're,
Some of
yeah.
better make them taste better, you know?
Well, they're easier to get done all the way, and they just cook better for me.
Yeah, I like them like that too. I always try to put them in chunks. I always have.
Yeah.
I used
But
to take a fillet and cut little strips. Now I take a strip and cut them in half, make chunks of them.
we are talking about me cooking too, though.
Oh, you can cook. Don't be sitting there pulling my leg. I told you from the get go. You just doing that as a Josh, and you can cook.
No, I can't cook down there. I'm used to an electric stove. He's got a propane stove,
Oh, that's direct heat that propane is.
and I can't cook on it.
Oh, yeah, you get the hang of it. Just know when you cut it on, you don't have to turn it wide open, get it warm, then cut it back down. You just put it on what you need on because that heat is right there.
No, it takes longer to cook on his stove than it does mine.
What?
Yeah, it don't get as hot as mine does.
Man, propane ought to be a whole lot hotter than electric, I would think.
Yeah, but no, mine
Hmm.
gets mine gets really hot.
Wow.
But mine's a convection oven and all that, and his is I don't know. I have trouble. It takes me forever to cook something on it, and that's why nothing ever the Jello and the pudding never sets because it takes. I don't never cook it right. I don't guess. Don't never get hot enough.
Yeah, you got to use hot water. If the water ain't hot, it'll be gooey. It won't be right. Yeah, it won't. I was thinking about fixing me, so I got a bunch of Jello in there I need to eat up. But I like to put fruit cocktail or some kind of fruit in mine when I do it.
Yeah,
I put it hot water in there and keep stirring it till it gets dissolved good. And then I open up a can, I drain the juice off of it, and then I pour the fruit in there too while it's still hot.
yeah.
And then I sit up in the refrigerator and let it gel up. Then the problem I have is trying not to eat the whole bowl one time. I tear up on some Jello. I like it like that, but I don't know about that cement Jello. I ain't much good on that. I'm just messing with you.
Hey, Mister Tully, Bob, I never cooked for you.
Hey, Mr. Tully. He said, I keep my mouth shut. Well, he said he ain't got nothing to say no way because you never cooked for him.
No.
Small water said overcalling them turkeys scares more birds. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we. He said they headed out to Lake. I don't even know how to start. It's the Paca. It's the Paca. It's that Paca. It's the Puka. I don't know. That's the best I can do with that. So they headed out to that lake this morning. All right, bud.
It's the polka.
There you go. That sounds good.
Please tell me about your cooking. I've
What
not
is
had to
it?
cook in so long, and now I can't cook worth crap no more.
It's like riding a bicycle. You don't forget. You might wobble a little bit, but you get back in the flow of it. Next thing you know, you have old James standing at the kitchen door. Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet?
Mm-mm, I'm banned from the stove. I'm allowed to use the microwave and the air fryer
Well, how in the world you gonna ever get better if he won't let you use the stove? That,
because it's don't never turn out no can. I have to throw it away every time.
yeah, well, you keep doing it, you'll learn how to use it. But
He's a good cook.
you need to tell James to go fly a kite somewhere and just leave you alone, let you cook. Old
You know,
knucklehead.
it's a lot of work, and then you got to do the dishes too from the cleanup. So I'm okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm just old country boy. We grew up. Everything we eat, we raised on the farm, so we cooked our own meals. We ain't never go and eat nothing.
Oh, he cooks out. I mean, he don't eat out either, but he
Yeah,
makes. You know, he traveled the world. He was over in Japan and all that them places all them years. So he eats a lot of rice and stuff.
yeah,
I don't even know how to make rice unless it's instant where you float it in a bag.
yeah. I can make it. Yeah, that what is it? Minute rice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I know how to make.
that turns out pretty good. But I can make rice and all, but it's so hard on my sugar because it
Yeah.
turns into sugar. So I don't eat much no more. And pasta, I
Hmm.
used to eat the devil out of rice and pasta. I
Yeah.
love a good rice pudding now. I'll fight a grizzly bear to get a spoonful of good rice pudding, but I just had to lay off all that stuff.
Yeah. He makes a lot of that with the meat with all them sauces and peppers
Yeah,
and stuff in it.
yeah. Kind of like stir fry and stuff.
Yeah, I can't make that stuff. Mine don't never taste good.
It ain't bad. We do that a lot here. We cook a lot of stir fry here with peppers and different vegetables in it with some meat
Yeah.
and kind of mix up a little sauce and pour on it. Sometimes I just use a little bit of olive oil and just kind of coat the stuff in olive oil real lightly and put my seasonings on it and let that do. I don't really eat a lot of sauces.
Yeah. He's got a rice maker.
Oh, okay. I got a steamer where I can steam rice, and that
Yeah.
it turns out pretty good. But
He, he puts so much water in it and then puts rice in it and shuts the lid and then when the rice is done it pops up.
yeah, my steamer's like that too. You
Yeah.
put the water in the bottom, and you put the rice in the tray, and then you rice fits over in the tray right in the top. And then you set it for whatever you're cooking. It's got rice on there.
Yeah.
It turns out pretty good.
Mhm.
I do a lot of my vegetables that way, and especially broccoli and all. It's not mushy. It's
Yeah.
still a little crunchy because if you boil it or something in water, it gets so mushy. I don't like it like that.
Mhm.
But it's a little hard to do and everything. But I mean, I've been cooking my food all my life. That's the way my grandma, my mama taught me. So by the time I was 10, 12 years old, I could cook about anything I wanted to because they had me up in the kitchen teaching me how to do it. So
Yeah.
it's just been a way of life for me is cook every meal I eat, and I just like doing it. I cooked up some yeah the other night. Kate said I had a little too spicy for it, though, but I like it a little with a little heat in it. I put a little bit too much red pepper flakes and cayenne in it. But I said, you know what? She says, hot day is burning my mouth. I like it a little heat, but that was too hot there. I said, good, get it away. What you doing? I said, I'm gonna eat it. So I finished it. But I do a lot of cooking. Cook some biscuits too. He said, oh,
Yeah.
you cook bread? I said, yeah. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah. Susquehanna Stan makes really good tuna sandwiches.
All right, ain't nothing wrong with a good tuna sandwich either, bro.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of that too. Chicken salad, tuna fish. Yeah, I eat a lot of that. Keep it simple. A lot of times I just eat it with some crackers or some what's them things you get? Them whole wheat wafer things. I forget what you call them.
Grits. Oh,
Triscuit.
Triscuits. Yeah.
Yeah, Triscuits. I like them. You can get them different flavor and put you a big old hunk of. chicken salad or tuna salad on top of it, man, shoot. I eat me about 6 or 7 of them. I'm good to go.
I like croissants, the bakery ones.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
good too. Yeah.
yeah. I like cutting them in half. They're like twirled like a crescent roll.
Yeah, they are. Most time they're nice and soft and kind of flaky too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're good.
Eddie Gross and Missy Kennedy.
Hey there, peoples. What's going on? I'm missing everybody.
Missy says she can barely cook herself.
Oh, come on, Bessie.
I guarantee she can cook.
I know she do. She always talking about what she eating in the fishing bank.
Yeah. Yeah, that is right. She's all the time talking about taking her scraps, her leftovers with her.
Yeah, she'll carry a daggone picnic spread. Well, I forget about a fishing rod. I just sit down and eat. Shoot.
Yeah. That's why she can't catch a fish because her hands are always greasy from all that fried chicken she's eating.
That's what it is. Daggone. That's what it is. Her hands and got slick. She couldn't grab the rod if she wanted to.
That's right.
Yeah, I know what happened if I go fishing with her. I'll be sitting there eating. She said, "Oh, you getting a bite? You getting a bite?" I said, "Oh, he ain't going nowhere. He'll be there. I keep on eating."
That's what I did one day I had a Christmas cake in my hand. It was the last one, little Debbie, and I was on the boat and I hadn't caught a fish all night either, and I finally got a fish and I could tell it's a small one. And James is like, "Get that fish," and I looked at that cake and I'm like, "I got 2 bites left of this cake. I can't lay it down."
I don't
And
blame you.
I lost the fish.
That's all right. There's plenty more to do.
I wasn't gonna throw the last cake down because I had nothing else to eat on the boat.
I don't blame you. Heck no. Most time when I commence to eating on something, I'm gonna eat it. If something bite it, he'll stay on there till I get to him. Either I lose him one.
Yeah,
I just dropped the link again. Peoples, anybody want to come up here with us and
yeah.
chat with us this morning? Be glad to have you up here.
They're
Got
going to come up before too much long because I'm about to get off and go to work. Get ready.
Oh yeah, see that Miss Jody getting ready to leave me. She gonna bail out
Yeah,
on me. Y'all got to come help me out. I need somebody up here with me.
I'm gonna have to get off right about now. Actually,
Oh, see that now? I shouldn't have said nothing.
yeah. As soon as I jump down, there'll be somebody jump up though.
Yeah, I hope so. I
You
hope I
got
get
enough.
some
You
help.
got enough people in here now. There'll be somebody come up.
Yeah, we got what 16 up in here now, so it's to come
Yeah,
up some. Yeah,
yeah,
it'll jump on up when everybody gets there getting ready to start the day. You know, we get it. It always comes up more late mornings. Well, I think it'll be early mornings. Hey, Shirley T, what's going
Hello,
on?
Shirley T.
Shirley T, I went back and watched your first live. I'm proud of you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
You keep them coming. Keep them coming, girl. I was glad to see that. I was proud of you. Did good. Don't
She
be.
called James out for that women's challenge.
Oh, go on, girl. I
Mm-hmm.
hear you. You can't up on the panel and show them how to catch some fish, girl.
Yep.
Put a smack down on old cool cat. No, I'm looking forward to that tournament. I think the ladies gonna make a good showing.
I think it'll be a lot of fun, and it got a lot of women out fishing in the community, and that's what it was about.
That's right, exactly right.
Yeah,
So it'd be good to see. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun, and you never know, man. I know the women most times can catch all the fish, so there'll be some of these big name YouTube catfishermen liable get the smackdown put on
yeah.
by these ladies.
A lot of them fish. They just you didn't know it,
Yeah,
and now this kind of give them an avenue where they could come out and show that they fished. And if
exactly.
they want to keep going live, then they know how because they did it once for the tournament.
Right, and that's what one thing I love about it so much. It brings them out,
Mm-hmm.
And I love to see women fishermen
Yeah.
or fisher ladies or fisher person, however you were supposed to say it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But I love to see them because most of the time women are fish men. I don't know what it is, but what I've experienced, I've been through anyway. That's the case. But I welcome them in. I like to see them. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna jump down and
Well, be careful how you jump, man. You don't be careful.
Yeah, I don't want to twist my ankle.
Well, you don't want to twist your ankle.
Well, have a good day, Kenneth, and everybody in chat.
All right, thank you, Jody, for coming up in and hanging with me this morning for a little bit. Always a pleasure to see you, and you're welcome anytime, girl.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
All righty, you take care.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, peeps. We go. Anybody wants to come up here with me? Welcome to come on. I dropped the link right up by just a little bit in chat. You can scroll up just I don't know 4, 5, 6 comments and see it up there. Y'all click on that thing. Come on in here. Yeah, you welcome, Shirley T. I was so proud of you. I was glad to see that. I said, look at that girl. I didn't get to see it when it happened, but I got to watch the replay. And I was scrolling through and I seen it. Said my first live, I looked and it was Shirley T. I said, look at here, I gotta check her out. So I was proud of you, girl. You keep doing them now. And I'm gonna tell you, just like I put in the comment to you about that, the more you do it, the more relaxed and the easier it will become. And you'll eventually get so that you just talking all the time and rattling off all kind of stuff. You get used to it. It's just like when you meet somebody. It's just like it is for me. I'm a little quiet and standoffish till I get to know them. But once I get to know them, I open up more and more. And then I get so I can't shut my mouth, you know. And that's kind of the way this YouTube thing is. It's something that you get used to, you know. I know when they Hog Leg and Mike T got out of me, but going live. Yeah, I said, man, I can't do no live show. Yeah, you can. You need to. You need to go live. Get some content on your channel and get your watch hours. I said, shoot, I ain't well very dead. I just hanging in and hang with you guys. They kept on after me, pressuring me to do it, so I finally done it. And I've made some boo boos. Like one time I had to set up for to do a morning show. What is it, 2 o'clock in the morning? And I went 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I hit the button at the wrong time. I was in there doing something in the basement. I hit the live button. And I wouldn't know it, but I went back at it, but then Turner sent me a message, said, man, he said, you know you live, right? I said, what? I said, no, I ain't live. He said, yeah, you live. He said, he said, people in there waiting on you. You need to go back in there. So I went back in there. I hit the live button and I didn't realize it. But yeah, you're gonna make a few mistakes. That's just normal. But you'll learn what to do and what not to do and get used to doing it. And it'll just come a second nature to you. But look, I've been doing it for I don't know 6, 8 months now, going live, and I still make mistakes. You know, and just like this morning, my dad burned internet didn't want to work for me. So what do you do then? Everybody just sitting in there waiting. Where's it? Because there ain't no way you can let nobody know because your internet's messed up. So I was thinking with that too. I said, man, what if it don't come up and don't be able to have a show? I said, I'm gonna look like a butt. But that's one good thing about me and Hogleg working together. We're both in each other's channel where we can go ahead and start the show and do different things in each other's channel, you know, to keep it going. So, and we did that solely, mostly for that reason, you know, because you never know when his internet is messed up on times and mine mess up all the time. So we went live and I was just standing there. I was hoping a gator would grab the pontoon and shake the boat so I would have something to say. Yeah. Or you just, you know, I was the same way when I first went live. You're like, well, what I say, what I do, you know, you feel like you got to have some kind of dialogue. You really don't. Just be yourself. And that's all, always, whatever you do in here, just be yourself. Don't put on airs and try to be somebody you're not. Just people gonna get on to that, and people don't want to fool with you if they find out you're fake. But just be yourself and be real, and go with it. You know, that's it. You did great, though, and like I said, it come around more too the more you do it. So I'm excited. Like I told you in the comment I left in it, I want to see you do it some more. Keep them coming. That's what I said. And down that way you fishing at, you can put on some good lives because there's some good fish, and I always want to fish down there. and I still got it on my bucket list. I'm gonna do it one day. But it's some nice fishing down there. To err is human. That's right, Bob. We all do that. We all make mistakes. Everybody worry about trying to be perfect and do things right. We can't do it. It's not in our nature here. So don't worry about making a mistake. A lot of times when you make a mistake or do something wrong, that's when you learn something. You know, I found that to be my case anyway. So just keep that in mind and don't stress out about it so much. Just kind of be laid back and be yourself. It'll all come natural to you, girl. But you just keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep doing this. It's gonna get easier for you and get better all the time. But I sure was proud to see. I love to see anybody starting out first live and doing their first video, anything like that, just getting going. And I love to see that, And you're gonna see some just like me when I get to doing these videos that I want to get into this year, just editing and stuff like that, making a good quality video. You're probably gonna laugh at some of my editing in my videos to start with, but that's okay because I'm just starting out. I got to learn. So that's the way everybody is. Auntie and Jody said it's hard at first. It gets easier. See, Jody knows. I remember when Jody first started, she was just a shy. She wouldn't say no whole lot. Just sit up and bat eyes and look cute and grin. She'd say something a little bit here and there, tickle me, but man, you can't shut her up now. She's wide open. See, that's the way it does. That's the way it goes. So look at here. What's up out here, Jay?
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, partner?
How you doing, Ken? All right.
Another day in the hood, man.
Yeah, it is. That's for
Yes,
sure.
sir. How you pop do with his first treatment yesterday? Do all right?
Yeah, he started. He started around 9 o'clock in the morning or something like that with
Uh huh.
the chemo, the IVs. He had two separate IVs or something.
Uh huh.
Um, and they did that for a couple hours, and then they did like some kind of kidney flush. They because I guess it's really hard on the kidneys. I mean, it's hard on every organ, but he did
Yeah.
a kidney flush, and then he did radiation. And being that his tongue is so swollen,
Uh-huh.
the hole in his throat. I mean, he can't eat like solid food or nothing. The hole in his throat is like just smaller than a dime, so it's not like a $50 like us.
Right.
So he very claustrophobic, with that. Not to mention the really tight mask that they had to put on his face. So he went in for the radiation. He couldn't do it the first time. He was getting too much anxiety. They gave him another dose of something. I don't know. I told him they should have just gave him 10 milligrams of Xanax or something, honestly, just to get him to do it. They gave him something else or a second dose. They waited like 15 minutes. He went in. My stepmom was waiting outside. She's texting all of us. She's like, all right, he's in there. Your fingers crossed that he does it right. 10, 15 minutes. He was out, no problem.
Cool.
So now he knows what to expect.
Right.
So
Right.
he did the first one. So now he knows. Today he knows what he has to do. I don't think he does chemo today or what it is. I got to find out the schedule.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's
it's
great, man. I'm, that's great. I'm glad he went through it okay and everything was all right, man. And
yeah.
like you say, it's gonna be a series of it.
Yeah.
So I can understand how it could overwhelm you if you don't know exactly what's going on.
Yep.
But
Yep. I
he should be
I try
more
to.
laid back now.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Well,
should be. He's on all sorts of anti-nausea meds and steroids and all sorts of stuff. You know.
yeah. Well,
So
that's great, man. We're gonna continue praying for him, and he's got a good support team and all of the family there. So
yeah, he knows. I mean, he knows everybody here. Because he watches live streams of people. He just doesn't have a channel, so he can't
right,
comment.
right.
But he does, if he's when he's awake or he's not doing nothing, like right now for the next 8 weeks, he'll be watching me and
Yeah.
everybody else that's
Well,
on.
that's great. That's great. Glad to see him come in. And if he ever gets a channel, he's welcome to come in here and talk with us. But
Yeah, he'd love to. I got to make him one, or my brother's got to make him one.
yeah, that'd be nice. But
Yeah,
the pictures you showed me, he looks good. He looked like he's in good spirits, and that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
whole lot right there, buddy. That's a whole lot right there.
He is. He's being positive and stuff like that. I mean, he feels, before the chemo. I don't know if you start to feel like crap right away, or the day after, or after a
It
couple
take a
days.
few days. The way you deal with Mama, it take a few days. But yeah, you can expect him not to feel good some days. That's just part of it.
Yeah, yeah,
But he looks like he's in good spirits. He's got a good attitude about it, and like I said, a lot of it is he's got a good support team and y'all behind him, helping him out, and
yeah.
that's a whole lot of the battle right there is having somebody to lean on. Y'all get through it all together. That's a good thing. What's up, Brian B? Welcome in here, buddy. Roll. Good to see you in this morning. But yeah, man, we're gonna keep praying for him and putting out lots of love and thoughts and prayers, buddy.
Thanks, pal. I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
that. Thank you,
Yeah,
my man.
man. See, old Brokeback Bob said Miss Shirley the first time I was on a live with Miss Jody in a 1v1 on her pontoon, and I was like, I have no idea what to do. Yeah, you get like it when you start off, Bob. Just be yourself and do the deal, man. Just be. Miss Jody said, "That's right, Bob. You don't have to do anything. Just speak to the chat and fish. You don't have to talk every second unless you're Danny Stone." I mean, I had to get in it. People are there because they like you and they want to watch. Show your rods and setup. Yeah, that's something I didn't do last year at Chickamauga when we went in there. I kept showing my ugly mug and not the rods. I learned a lesson that day. You always show your rods and your setup. Shelly T said, Bob, I know what a deer feels like when the headlights hit them. Yeah, when that camera says go live, it makes you feel different, but you get used to it. So I'm just proud of you, Shirley. I enjoyed your first live. What's up, Backlash? What's going on, buddy?
Good
And
morning, everybody in chat. I can't see.
yeah, every one of them hollering out at you, man.
I'll holler back at you.
All right, Don Johnson, you take care, buddy. You have a good day. Thank you for coming in, man. As always, appreciate you. Just hitting the road off to Samora. I hear you, boy. I hear you. Yeah, you be careful, buddy.
I
Be
went fishing.
careful and good luck to you.
I went fishing yesterday.
Oh yeah, how'd you do?
I was just going to the bridge over at Pompton Lake, and I was gonna jig for a little while, just to get some air for a little bit. And I ended up bringing my dad's rod he gave me, the ugly 7-foot ugly stick. So I tossed that out with a piece of chicken on it. Sat there for 3 hours, not a hit.
Yeah,
And I jigged for the other 3 hours, and I caught one crappie and one sunny about 8 inches long.
there you go.
Free,
At least
free
you
fishing.
won't skunk, so the trip was a success.
It was
Yeah,
windy. It was cold. I couldn't. From China, I'm changing the jigs and stuff, and my fingers, I couldn't even move them. Trying to see 2 pound test.
yeah, yeah. The temperatures are warming up, but it's still that wind makes it chilly.
It was 39
Especially if you get
yesterday.
your hands wet. You get your hands wet, it really
The
mess
guy,
you
the,
up.
the guy on the other side of the bridge caught a nice 3 pound largemouth, and that was nice. He was using like 2 pound test.
Wow, that was a nice fight.
Yeah,
You got to
it was.
finesse them when you got that 2 pound test. You got to do a lot of finessing them. Let them do pretty much what they want to do till they tire out.
Yeah, the
That's
water
for sure.
temperatures. There was a guy fishing on a bass boat. I asked him. It was 40 degrees. You know, A little bit nipply.
Yep, that's still a little bit cool. The water temperature's warmed up some, but it's still chilly. Ain't no doubt. It's that way around here too. One thing is the temperature's dipping up and down. It's like we got 30s for lows here for the next few days, almost a week. And
Yeah.
one more it's going to be below freezing, so we probably have another frost and ruin all the blooming fruit trees and the buttercups and stuff. But they'll come back.
Yep.
But
It's
then it's going
snowing
to
right
warm
now.
back up, and I think it warms back up again, and the thing's going to probably get in that spring mode. Going to be warmer at night. That's when your nights start getting warm and staying up 40, 50, 60 degrees every night, not dipping down in the 30s no more. That's when you're going to really see the water temperature start to get warm and things going to start to wake up.
Yep.
It ain't far off. It's just like it always do. We're in a transition now between winter and spring. That's why you get all that dippity do stuff up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
A lot of rain in the spring too. So Miss
Who knows
Jody
what the
said,
month?
Miss Jody said, check can help new people out a lot. I ask a lot of questions when people are new to doing live. It gives them something to say, and we learn about them and get to know them that way. That's right, Jody. Yeah, I feed off a chat here. I mean, if I didn't have y'all in here chatting, a lot of time I try to read all the comments. I miss a lot of them, but I catch most of them, and it gives us something to talk about. And Hog Leg and I both we feed off the chat. I mean, if it wasn't for the chat, we'd talk back and forth some when the chat gets slow. But basically, the chat is what the cornerstone for the show. That's why we always
Yeah.
say we have a show for you guys because that's what y'all make the show. We try to do participation with everybody that's in chat and try not to miss anybody. And if I ever miss anybody, like I always said, put another comment and say, "Hey, stupid, you missed me. Why you say hi?" And I'll say hi because I do
So
miss them. You know,
I gotta put a comment in there because you missed me. I'm just kidding.
yeah, I do. I missed you, man. I'm glad to see you coming back around. I miss you, but I understand why you did what you did too, and you did exactly what you needed to do. And I know
Yeah.
life happens with different people, and situations gonna happen, just like what's going on now with Hog Leg. But
Yeah.
we all go through it. Man, I got that frog done come up in my scrot now,
Yeah.
but he's gonna get better and be back with us too, so that's a good deal too.
Yep.
Backlash said, Jody, I'm not new, still need all the help I can get. I do too, Backlash. I tell him that all the time. I told him that this morning. I told Shirley T that talking to her for her first live. I still make mistakes now. And things gonna happen just like this morning. I tried to start the show and couldn't start it because my internet was out. I come in the basement, went to go live, and my internet said bloop, and I lost it, man. I had to go through a bunch of crap. I finally got to come back. I'm like, man, people sitting there waiting on me, wondering where the crap he's at.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Everybody looks forward to you guys in the morning.
well, I appreciate that. I mean, I don't take it lightly. It means a lot to me. What's up there, Mr. Eric? He said, good morning, everyone. Old Super Smear.
Good morning, Eric.
How you doing, brother? Jody said, backlash, you ain't never been quiet. That's right.
How's that
Might not,
wind noise? Is that annoying?
no, I don't hear anything. No, it's not bad at all. So it might not be quiet, but I repeat myself a lot instead of moving on. Oh, I do that too, man. Hey, fluff and stuff. How you doing, lady? Welcome in, mate. Good day. How you doing? Yep, Hog Leg is. I'll go ahead and tell y'all again. I said talk about it in the beginning of the show. I talked with Hog Leg and Melissa right before I went live, and he called me and we talked. I talked to both of it. They was both on that together, and they done a procedure on Hog Leg today, and they didn't put any stents in. His heart doctor told me they didn't want to put any stents in it places where he needed to put him at. He didn't really like having a stent there. But his doctor is his cardiologist is a specialist, so he's able to repair the capillary, as he called it. In other words, the vessels, the veins in your heart, he's able to repair them and not put stents in. How they do that, I don't know, but that's what he told Hogleg after the procedure. And he did that instead of putting stents in. And he did it in 3 different places in his heart. And they adjusted his meds to should help him out, make him better. And he's back home. Him and Melissa both is home when I talked to him, and had a long day. And they wore out. And the doctor told him just to take it easy, not do nothing, and rest for the next several days. So he's taking the rest of the week off, and he gave me the option of doing a show or not doing a show if I want to. But I told him I'm going to try to do it. I took last Thursday off, but I'm gonna try to do 4 shows this week if y'all could help me out. And I'm gonna need y'all's help to help me do it. But I think together we can get it done. But he said when he come out the procedure, they stay in here to lay in the recovery room for like 4 hours because where they went in his groin, that goes into a main artery. That new style of way of closing it up didn't work. In other words, he kept wanting to come open, so they had to do it the old style way. So it takes longer for it to take, and takes longer before you can move and not bleed to death really, because that main artery you bleed to death in a minute or two if that thing busts back open. So he had to lay there about 4 hours, and they finally let him come home, but he still has to take it real easy, not lift nothing and all that, just kind of rest, basically what it is. So, but he's doing good, and he's going to be back with us hopefully the first part of next week. And he said he's going to take the rest of the week off, but he will be back. He said that they both said to tell everybody how much they miss everybody and how much they love everybody, and they will be back. And thank you all for your thoughts and your prayers for him. He really appreciates it. And he told me to pass it on to y'all. So I told everybody last night because I know how he feels. We've talked about this before. So, but my brother's on the mend. Everything went fine, and they got him straight. They had 3 different places they had to do. In other words, 3 different procedures. They called it. Each place that he had to repair is called a procedure. So, Captain Morgan, what's up? What's up? He says prayers, NJ. So
Thanks, pal. I appreciate it.
Shirley T said, Jody, I have been trying to go on the others in the community channels and say hello. That's good, Shirley. That'll help you to loosen up, get to know people, and that way people, when you go live, they say, oh, that's Shirley. Yeah, let me go see her, check her out. All that helps you out, Shirley. You're doing a good thing. Backlash says, NJ, even I missed you being around. Yeah, everybody missed the bakery, man.
I missed everybody too, believe me.
As Melissa said it, bread, man.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Well, I understand, man, what's going on. So, like I said, sometimes life you got to back up and punt, man. You got to just take a deep breath sometimes. It's understandable. Said jump on the panel with Kenneth, Miss Shirley. Yeah, Miss Shirley, you want to come up here? Let me drop a link again here. See if I can get it to work right. This thing got a mind of its own when I try to drop a dead burn link. I got 4 or 5 steps on this phone. I pretty much got the steps worked out now. If I can just get them to cooperate with me, that's the main thing. Sometimes right here when I go to drop there it goes. Go to drop it in chat. That's why I had a problem most of the time. All righty.
Snowing out, Ken.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it snowing out there, man. How much they calling for?
About 8 feet.
8 feet? Good gravy. You better go on back home then.
I have no clue. I didn't even know it was going to snow. But you got like 2 inches in the ground so far.
Wow. Yeah, they called them. They said somebody said somebody might have a chance of snow around here just over the weekend. I don't know. I didn't check the weather to see the forecast that far out. So, what's up, Richard? Fishing and freedom in the Heights. What you said, buddy?
What's up, Rich?
Yeah, my fishing brother. Good to see you, man.
You go watch some Craigslist prank calls by Ed Bassmaster.
Hey, Jerry's up in here too. Parkman Sweeps. What's up, Jerry? What you doing, brother? Glad to have y'all coming in this morning. Let's see. Yeah, Joe, that's what you need to do. Make a video on going on panel. Exactly what you need to do. And that would help a lot of these people that just starting out how to do it. But all you got to do, Miss Shirley, if you want to come up here for a minute, you're welcome to. You can stay behind your icon if you want to and talk with us a little bit. And all you got to do is click that link and you'll come in the basement and it said bloop and a little red light will come up by guests on there and I'll just bring you up. That's all it is to it, girl. So simple. You're welcome to come in. And you don't have to stay but just 5 minutes or a minute or whatever you want to stay. And stay behind your icon if you want to and just talk with us. I might pick your brain a little bit about what you got plans to do with your channel and things you want to do and stuff like that. You know, just get a general feel of what you got going on with your channel. Just a thank you text from Hogleg. So someone is up. Okay, I don't know exactly what that means, Mr. John, but I read it like you typed it, brother. Unless you're using that voice to text, and good luck with that. I ain't never been able to get that to work right for me at all. It'll say exactly what I don't want to say. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Geekability uses that all the time. It speaks Japanese.
Yeah, ain't no doubt. And it does mess up. It don't never type what you want to say, what you're trying to say. Yeah, Fluff, that is good. I was so glad to talk to them. They both of us in good spirits. We was laughing and joking, and Melissa said one time when he's in recovery, sitting out waiting, that she reached over and felt his face, and his face was ice cold. And she yelled and said, "You all right?" He said, "Yeah, don't worry, I ain't dead yet." So, we laughed about that, and he laughed, but he had to go to the bathroom. And he told the nurse, "I got to pee," but they wouldn't let him up, so he had to lay there. They didn't want to bust that artery back open. So the woman went and got one of those pee urinals and come in through the cover back and grabbed his mess and put them in a cup and said, she said, "You ain't peeing yet." He said, "I can't." So the woman left out and then he did his business. But I said, "I know how you feel. They done the same thing to me, but they don't pay that no mind. But it makes you feel funny as a devil, I'm gonna tell you." So can't, Bob. I'm getting ready to go see my granddaughter in the Wilmington at the college. Oh, okay. You get ready to take your trip, girl. Okay. I understand. But you get ready to come up here, girl, anytime. You're more than welcome. You know that. But
Here, John, you want some of the snow down there in Florida?
John
I don't
wouldn't know
want
what to do, man. If he got an inch of snow, he'd probably go faster. He wouldn't know what to do. He'd be like, "What the what?"
I gotta feed my outdoor cats right now. All right.
Yeah, you still taking care of the babies, huh?
Taking care of them, man. The mother looks like she's pregnant again, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. There'll be 50 cats
Oh,
here.
the mama's a hoe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey man, you gonna have your own what you call it? Where you care animals too? Your animal shelter. Yeah.
Crazy.
NJ,
2, now it's
NJ's
6.
Animal Shelter. Y'all bring them to me. I'll take care of 'em.
Just, hey, I would. Hey, if I had the space and I had the you know, and I was able
The
to,
means to do it, yeah.
I'd take them all, man.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. You do it 'cause you love them. I know that. I'll come up, KP, and co-host to show my support, mate. You welcome to come up anytime you want to, Fluff. Anybody wants to come up is welcome to come up. I'll tell you that right now. So I'll be here for you, KP. Chatting or not, I'm always looking. That's right, Richard. We appreciate that, man. It means a whole lot to me. I do that a lot too. I just go in and look. People don't even know I'm there, but I was there. I hit that thumbs up and just sit back and watch. You know, yeah, I've been doing that more here lately because sometimes I'll nod off. I might miss somebody or something. What's the Tim Molina? What's going on, bro? Welcome up in here. NJ done stepped there to feed his shelter cats. He's been taking care of them since they were little kittens. Feeds them every day. They probably wouldn't have made it if it weren't for him. That's an awesome thing right there. Hey, it says that mama, he said that mama's knocked up again. She gonna have more babies. He gonna have him an animal shelter. He might want to talk to the wife when he get home and say, honey, I need to build me a fence out back. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. All right, there's somebody dropped the link for me. I appreciate that. Whoever it was. Anybody wants to come up, there's a link. Come on up in here and talk with us this morning. Be glad to have you. Help me out. I appreciate it. Whoever it was dropped the link. Thank you, thank you. Any of the moderators can drop links if you want to. Whatever links you want to drop. If you want to drop your own link or somebody wants to drop some links, that's fine. I got no problem with none of that. All right, we got somebody in here now. Uh-oh, look at here. Papa Smurf, what's going on?
Come on, Kelly, bro.
I ain't making no noise, bud. Just another day in the hood. How you doing this morning? You getting a rolling? Uh-oh, he froze. I froze up, Missouri. There he come back. He back with us. Good deal. The dadgummit, John, what's it like in July and August there? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Richard. Probably a whole lot of 100-degree days. Probably ain't so bad when you're right down on the edge of the ocean, though, because there's always a breeze coming off that ocean. You don't really realize how hot it is when you're right near that water. But if you off the water line back up in the middle of the state, I expect it gets right toasty. I just saying. That's what I think. Anyway, I never been to Florida. All my years of trucking, I never went to Florida because they always said we couldn't get no freight back out of there. So people always, I never took it when I was on my own either. I had a lot of loads offered to me to go to Florida, but then I talked to them about something coming out. Oh, well, right now we won't have some, but we'll get some. I said, yeah, I know how that works. You want me to take a load, give it down, and then I'm stuck for 3 or 4 days. I either have to come out empty and eat all that fuel in my wallet. Then that's all right. Always have, yep, so it's hot, but I always have an ocean and Gulf breeze. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, John. I know whenever I've been to the Outer Banks and anything, it was always bright hot, but with that wind coming off the ocean feels good, man. It's always pretty nice. You don't realize how hot it is. Never been to Florida. Would have to make a trip one of these days. Yeah, I want to go down there and see John and Lydia and go down and get some specs with them. They're gonna put me on some of them old planks they catching. And matter of fact, Hog Leg, Melissa, and me, we was talking about getting together and going down there. And, we're gonna have to plan to do that trip here one of these days here. I'd love to do that. The only problem I have is I go to Florida, I might not come back. That's one reason I ain't been to. I'm just ready for consistent temperature, not this yo-yo crap. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about a little while ago, Jerry. You're in that transition period right now. You're in that up and down, up and down. It's gonna settle out when the night's gonna start being warm temperatures every night, and temperature in the day gonna rise, and things gonna smooth out. It's just we got a little bit longer. Most time by the end of March, first part of April, it starts smoothing out and gets better. It's just transition, just like fall of the year has transition, do the same thing. It's gonna all work out, people. Stay the course, grasshopper.
Stay the course.
They are all time to head to the lake. Big girls are biting later on. Take care, John. Y'all be careful, buddy. Yeah, catch some gum. Yeah, it's snowing now, Flo. Where in Jersey, where NJ is at. Yep, he says a couple inches on the ground now. It's snowing. He don't exactly know how much you're calling for. But yep,
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going
he's
on.
he's getting it, Flo. You seeing right. See, going to be tough fishing for a bit, Richard. Yep. Yeah, y'all's rubble is blowed out there right now, man. I seen it out today when y'all was doing it live, man. I'm gonna tell you what, there was all kind of crap floating down. I whole trees and everything. It was rough out there. Hey, when it's like that, it's on the rubble, especially that rubble y'all are on, man. Then the stonefish is at Mississippi. That's man, that thing got a current to it. I'm gonna tell you what, and to have all that crap, I wouldn't even be here down the boat, man. With all that stuff I seen floating down with him the other day. That's crazy. That's just too dangerous to be here down the boat. Some of that stuff hit you and flip you over. A smaller boat it would. They showed one tree come by there. I'll tell you what, you could saw lumber at the end of that joke. It was a log tree. Where's your headquarters at, Eric? Where you got to go get your truck at? What town is that in?
Columbus.
Columbus. Okay. I know where that is. I've been to Columbus and through Columbus right many times.
Yeah, I couldn't fish a river that has so much stuff in it like that. It'd be hitting your lines. I couldn't do
Well,
it.
that's
It'd
what
drive me
Danny was
insane.
dealing with the other day, you know. That stuff would hang up on hang up on his lines. He had to reel them in. And a
Yeah,
lot of times he see a big tree old like that old tree coming, he reeled his line and let it go by and then throw it back out. It's just pain in the dookie, man.
yep.
That's why I was at that little lake. Ain't getting out there on the boat when it's like that. No, you smart, Richard, not to get out there like that, but that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's the stuff people get killed doing. You
He's
got
up
to
fishing
use
in freedom.
common. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
I
to
seen him
use.
catching golden fish.
Yeah, always use common sense above anything else. You know, no matter how bad you want to be out there, you got to think about those things. So you know, I might not come back if I go out there, and then you don't need to be out there. You know,
Yep.
go hit some of the backwaters or go to another place, do something different. Just don't go through with that game plan. No need to put your life in jeopardy. Life too short as it is. Let's see. I think I can do a little advertisements here this month. I hadn't done none of that yet. And let's see what I got here. And then again, I'm not going to do anything in a specific order by days. I'm just going down the list, peeps. So y'all be patient with me. I'm going to be flip flopping days, but I'm going to put it out there so you know what's going on. Okay, doke.
Yeah,
Let's see.
sounds brother.
All right.
But I know most of the stuff's going on.
Oh yeah. This is a take a veteran fishing. That ain't the updated one. Hold on. I got the updated one in here. I got it in here, Mr. Chadwick. If you're listening, that must be down at the bottom. I know it's in here. I seen it. Here it is. I'll start at the bottom and go up. Take a veteran fishing. That's on Greenwell Fishing's channel. It's gonna be on August the 26th at 8 a.m. And that's anybody got a boat can take a veteran out fishing, and it's veterans challenge against each other. And those are awesome calls, people. If anybody wants to get in that thing, get with Greenwell. If you got a boat, you want to take a veteran out, or you know a veteran in your neighborhood or something, and say, hey, man, you want to go fishing one day and take them out and get in this thing. And it show a lot of support to the veterans, and plus it gives them a day out on the water that they will enjoy. So get with Greenwell on that, people. It's gonna be a good thing. Then this last night, every Monday night at 8 o'clock, we got Catfish Weekly broadcast with Lyle Stokes, Chad Fields, and Josh Dunnigan, the weekend angler. And it was a good show last night. Enjoyed it. And check them out. They always have good. They got different things they got coming up. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be cool. So let's join them. Show support. Then after that, we got Mr. Catfish and Crappie. He had Lyle on that last night. It was a good show. They had some good information. I enjoyed it. And he always comes on after Catfish Weekly. Sometimes he might not be exactly at 8 o'clock because he waits for them boys to finish up there on Catfish Weekly, and then he'll go live out of respect, which is very honorable of the man. So y'all be sure to check him out, my bud. Mr. Mark. Okay, let's see. Move down some more. We got a few to go through. Palmetto Cats live on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. He always has a good show. He had a good show last week. Was some of the guys that went to the Cat Con, and they got together in there and had a good show. It was Mr. L.G. Bass, old Tom Cat, and the One Ton Boys. I forget who else he had in there. He had a right good crew up there, and it was a good show. We had a good time. I enjoyed being in chat watching. But check out Kevin. You know he always whatever he does is pretty good. It's always a good show. So check him out. He took Patriot James' place on Wednesday nights. And then Thursday nights we got at 8 p.m. we got the bait shop with Pontoon Freddie. Freddie, and got Mr. Chad, and I think Brian B. He's up in there now. All three of them is up in there now. So that's a good show. Always a lot of laughs, a lot of joshing each other, and a lot of good information. So check him out. And Chad, he's got several tournaments that's going to be coming up too, like he does every year. So let's check him out, support him. Also, Thursday nights after the bait shop, we got Panfish Nation celebrating America's favorite fish. Yeah, that's a set of bookends. I ain't look at them. Yeah, I love hanging with them boys live one time. That'd be nice. And they got a tournament coming up too. And I think the first one's going to be held on Mark's channel. And I think it's sometime in April. I don't know all the details. They're still getting it together. But if you're interested in participating in any of that, get with Mark or Lyle or any of those guys, and they will get you set up and put you on this wheel, and then they're gonna do the wheel to get a full panel. In other words, I think, I don't know if they have a co-host or not, but if they're gonna host it on that channel, they will not participate because they're gonna be doing the actual challenge. But I think either be 8 or 9 people that they're going to pick to put on panel, depending on whether they're going to have a co-host with them or not. So if you're interested in that, get with them and put your name on the wheel. I'm supposed to be on that. And if I get picked, I'm going to see if I can catch me a few planks. I'm doing a little background on that now, looking at different places, and I'm gonna probably fish a few of them the end of the week and see what I can do. Pre-fish them, see how I like them. I'm trying to do some new waters. So, but check out Mark or Lyle, any of them. They'll help you out with that if you want to get in it. Also on Thursday nights, took Pontoon Jody's slot is Team Snag and Whiskers with Dustin and Sean. It's from 10 p.m. to midnight. So Snagging Night Live, they call the show. So go ahead and check them out. Them boys working good now, working hard. It's a good show, and they always give you some good information. They love to see people come in and support them. So let's try to do that. And on Friday mornings at 8:05 Central Time, we got double hook angling. Uh, Jigs and Coffee. Friday morning Jigs and Coffee, he calls it. Go man, check him out. He's tying jigs and flies and stuff, and he's been hitting the waters here lately and catching some nice specks, some nice. Every time he goes, a bunch of crappies, specks. That's what I call. So go check him out and check out his content he's putting out too, because he's catching some slabs, planks I call them. A lot of good chewing he's doing. So then on Friday evenings, excuse me, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we got Let's Keep It Real with Sharina and Thomas. You got a good show. Always a lot going on in there. They got a tournament coming up. I'm going to talk about that here in a minute too. And a lot of stuff happening with them. Sharina, you see her on different shows and stuff, and they working it too. So go check them out. Help support them in their push, in their move. And then on Friday nights, we got small water charters in Lydia and John. They got a live on Friday nights. I was in there a couple of weeks ago. Had a blast. It was a good time. Good people. They welcome me in with open arms. Y'all need to remember that. Check them out. And that's a good time. Good time. Now this one I have trouble reading. I'm gonna try to read them small words. My eyes ain't real good with these cataracts, but this is weekend angler Josh's tournament. Bass tournament's gonna be Saturday, March the 18th, and Sunday, March the 19th. It's gonna be 2 days, and you're gonna have a winner each day. It's on YouTube, Weekend Anglers channel, and it's bass weighing 1 pound. I just can't read that. 1 pound or greater is counted towards the tournament. I just can't make it all 8 people. I'm sorry. I ain't got nobody up here with me that can read it for me.
It's hard to read that on the phone.
I can't, my eyes, I got cataracts, so I can't. Everything looks blurry. That small, I can't make it out, even with my glasses on. But anyway, you're gonna have different days of it, and like I said, 2 days, different sessions of it. And let's see, I think it says the top 4 anglers are in the third period. They got 3 different periods. I can't make that up above that.
You want me to read it real quick for you? I just stopped here.
Yeah, if you can read it, brother, I'd appreciate it. The format part.
Bass weighing 1 pound or greater are counted towards total weight. A tournament consists of 3 2-hour periods. At the end of the first and second periods, the 2 anglers with the least weight are eliminated, leaving only the top 4 anglers in the third period.
There you go. There you go. The top 4 anglers for each day for all championship tournament. That's they're gonna be in the top. The top ones that qualify gonna be in the championship part. So get with Josh the Weekend Angler if you're interested in getting in that, and see what's going on with him. He can fill you in on the rest of that. But check it out, and it's gonna be a good time. And, show support for that too. Miss Jody, I got you in here this morning, girl. Pontoon Jody, she moved from Thursday night to Friday night. And instead of going at 10, she goes at 8 p.m. now. And right now, she's not doing the challenge. So she's just come up and fish with Jody, hang out with Jody, and see who can catch fish together. Have a good time and guide each other, laugh, have a ball. It's a good time. So she'll probably start her challenges back up once the weather gets right and the fish get active. But right now, it's hanging out with Miss Jody and fish, which is always a good thing. Be sure and check her out. She runs from 8 to midnight Eastern time on Friday nights. And sometimes if it's bad weather, she can't get out and fish. She might do like a live chat, a panel of people coming up, and she might not always run it to midnight. Then just depending on how things go. Just as up to her. But be sure to check her out Friday nights at 8 o'clock. And let's see, the Gathering 2 coming up. It's a Catfish YouTube get together meet and greet on April 14th, 15th, and 16th at Chester Frost Park in Hickson, Tennessee, which is right at the outskirts of Chattanooga. You got free food and drinks, prizes and drawings. You got fun and games. You got catfish tournament. You got a chili cook-off. Friday night is a chili cook-off. The winner of the chili cook-off will win $100. The catfish tournament will be held Saturday. It's a boat, bank, and kayak. I think you have to pre-register for that. You have to keep records of your fish and get it back to Daryl and Woody and whoever else is participating and helping with that. And just it might be a small entry fee. I don't know. Daryl can give you all the stipulations on that when you talk with him about it. Woody, they know what's going on. But that's going to be a good time. And then that Saturday, I always have a meal up there, free food under the pavilion number 4. They have prizes, games, and giveaways up there, drawings. It was a big time last year. I'm looking forward to be like triple of what it was last year. It's a lot of people coming, so it's gonna be a good time. Also, I think Freddie's gonna be having a casting contest with the Freddie rods. They're gonna have men casting contest, ladies casting, and children. And the winner of each one of those categories will get a Freddie's rod. It's whoever can cast it the farthest. I don't know what kind of reel is going to be on it, but that's put on by Mr. Freddie Outdoor, and Miss Nina. They work together as a team, awesome people. I ain't had a chance to meet them. I had a chance to meet them last year when it was down at Tom's at the Duck with hooks and hammocks, Chris and Telly, but we had a cookie planned that day. I couldn't make it because I was sick, and I didn't want to get everybody else sick. I was having that, I don't know what you call it. But anyway, I couldn't make it. I missed not seeing them. I hope to meet them. But you go, if anybody wants to be a sponsor to this or check this out, get in touch with Daryl Trophy Seekers or Woody, and they will direct you and help you to what you want to do if you want to sponsor or you want to get in those fishing tournaments. So, and also for the weekend people, whoever catches the biggest fish will take home $500. So that'll pretty much pay for your trip right now. So check it out if you're interested, and try to be sure and come if you can. It's going to be a big, large time. All right, now we got another tournament here. It's put on by Sharina, keeping it real, and St. Jarrell, and I'm sure Thomas is going to be helping out too. All three of them pretty much going to team up on this. It's largemouth, smallmouth, and spotted bass only. Most fish wins. The prize is for the biggest fish. You catch the biggest fish, you get a prize for that. And it must be public waters. And you can't use live bait. It's got to be artificial lures only. Any kind of artificial is fine. No live bait. That's a no-no. We're going to see who got the artificial bait skills. And there's no private lakes or ponds, which hurts my feelings because that's where my biggest bass fishing is at. But it's got to be public waters. And all fish must be released back into the water and swim away. So, and you have to course, weigh it and documenting everything with them during the tournament. So it can be bank or boat, either way you want to go with it. They're not going to put a stipulation on that or whatever however you want to fish, you can fish. But you get in touch with any of them, Sharina, Thomas, or Jarrell, and JBT Fishing, and they will they will get you hooked up on that. Okay, so if you're interested, go check it out. A lot of people like fish for bait. I fish for them at times myself. All right, then we got the Ladies' Choice Tournament. That's what me and Jody was talking about a little while ago. I'm looking forward to this tournament. It's going to be exciting. And if you ladies is interested in fish, want to get into this, go talk to any of the ladies. Robin C. Tanya Hollis. She's the main one I think that started it, and she's kind of like getting it together. But she's got a lot of ladies helping her.
Miss Christie.
Yeah, Chrissy, she's involved with it. Chrissy Brown, and you got Pontoon Jody. I'm sure she can tell you direct you the right way. If any of you ladies want to get into this thing, it's going to be April the 29th from 8 to 2 p.m. Eastern and 3 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Then they got again on the 30th from 1 to 7 p.m. And then May the 6th from 8 to 2 p.m. and 3 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. So they got a lot of time slots in there they can fit you in if you're interested. So this event will be for charity. And if you're interested in doing it or making donations or getting in it, participating in it, get in touch with Miss Tanya Austin at gmail.com. That's Miss Tanya Hollis's maiden name. So that's her email address. Get in touch with her. Send her an email. Say, hey, I want in. She'll hook you up. And you can talk to any of the ladies as far as they go. They'll direct you to the right place.
I'll be back.
So that's going to be pretty good. All right, we got Fishathon on April the 8th of 2023 at 8 a.m. Eastern time. This is on Fields to Waters channel. And this is a charity event too. So if you want to participate in that, get with Chad. He'll give you all the, or D, either one. We'll give you the rules and what's going on, the outlay of the tournament. And if you want to do any giveaways or donations or whatever for the cause, please be sure to get in touch with them. And they'll be glad to help you out with that, I'm sure. All righty, now we're going to move on here. Mr. Palmetto, Kevin, and he's going to have a panfish race to 500. It's a 1-day deal, and it's May the 20th. And I'm supposed to be on that too. They're going to put my name on the wheel for that one too. So if I get picked, I'll be trying to catch some slabs. But it ought to be a good, fun time, catching some good slabs and having some good laughs. So if you're interested in that, shoot Kevin email at palmettocats@gmail.com and get with him. Go in the description of his channel, and it will have all the information you need on how to get in touch with him and what you need to do to get into that. So he's going to put everybody's name up on the wheel and draw them out. So check it out, peeps, if that's what you need to do. So right now, that's what we got this morning. I hope I didn't miss any. That's all the thumbnails I got. And also, I would like to tell people that if they got something they want to promote or want to talk about, if you got a show that you want me to promote, or me and Hogleg, we do it together, want us to promote on our channels, I'll do it on my channel, my nights. He'd do it on his channel, his night. We'll be glad to do so. Just make a thumbnail. It don't have to be real big and fancy, but if you want to go that way, that's fine too. But it's one thing you need to do, whichever way you decide to do it, is put all your information on it. Okay? We need to know the name, the day you have it, the time you have it, all the information, because it's hard to keep up with it if it's not on that thumbnail. And then we might not promote it right, or we might not set the right date or time. And we don't want to do that. If we're going to do this, we want to promote it for you right. So just get it together. You can either send it to hoglegcatfishing@gmail.com or send it to my Gmail is Kenneth Powell 342 gmail.com. And we'll get it and we'll put it in here and we'll promote it for you. But just make sure, I cannot stress enough to put all of the information on the thumbnail. So that way we got it there. It's hard to keep something cluttered around trying to keep up with it. It's just hard to do. If it's on the thumbnail, when we bring it up, you'll see it while we'll promote it. We'll read it together and everybody can understand it better. So that's the only thing we ask. For anybody's got anything going on. Mr. Carmel Muncie, I got it right that time. Said, I have to get to work. Have a good day, everyone. Okay, Jody, you do the same, girl. I know you ain't listening now. You ain't work, but hey there, Yaza. What's up, Yoza? How's it going? Minutes, minutes back laying the black stuff. All right. I hear you, buddy. Miss Stephen Corley. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Welcome in here. Let's see here. I'll try dropping the link here again. And anybody who wants to come in is welcome to do so. Be glad to have you in here. And chat with us a while. There's a link right there. Hey there, J&J Hunting and Stuff. What's up, buddy? What's up? How you doing? He says, NJ. Hollering at the NJ. I don't know. NJ's out of his car right now. He's either at the bakery loading his stuff up or he might be able to stop. I don't know if he's been to the bakery yet or not. So, Uncle Lou, what's going on, buddy? Good morning to you, sir. Glad to have you in here. Always glad to see all my family coming in. It means a lot to me to have y'all here to help me out and support me. Excuse me. But if anybody wants to come up here with me, be glad to have you. I think Eric, he's at work. He's getting his shipping orders for the day, how many stops he got and getting his truck going and all that stuff. He getting ready to start his day. So they'll be back with us. Him and NJ will be back with us. They doing their deal on their job. So glad to have him up here with me this morning. They glad to see NJ coming back in. Been missing him, but his dad had his first round of chemo yesterday. And he did well with it. So that's a good thing. Let's continue to pray for him and NJ's family. And let's continue to pray for Hogleg and Melissa. Says, morning, Kenneth. How's Hogleg and Melissa doing? Sending love from Ireland. Yeah, I'll tell y'all again. I talked to him right before the show tonight. And Hogleg called me and I talked to him and Melissa both at the same time. And he had his procedure done today. And he's doing good. He's back home. They let him come home. They did 3 different procedures today on his heart in 3 different places on his heart. And they did not give him stents. The doctor told him that the places where it was at, that he didn't want to put a stent there. But he's a specialist and he's able to repair the capillaries, is what the doctor called it. It's just the blood veins in your heart. He's able to repair them. So he repaired them instead of putting stents in 3 different places of his heart. And he's back home, but he's got to take it easy and rest because they went in through his groin, in that main vein, and they don't want to bust that back open because if you do, you'll bleed out in about 2 minutes, a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you're gone. But they let him, he had to lay on the table and rest for about 3 or 4 hours. He went in, they put saline in him for, I don't know, I think it was like 5 or 6 hours. They put saline in him yesterday morning. And then yesterday afternoon, they did the procedure. And he had to do it in 3 different places, but it went well. He repaired his places in his veins, and he got to come back home, but he's got to take it easy. But he had to lay on the recoup table to let that place where it went in his groin seal up good. They had to do it the old way instead of the new way. The new way wouldn't take. It kept wanting to bleed and pop back open, so they did it the old style way. So he had to sit and be still for a while and give it time to fuse back together, so to speak. So, but he's doing good. They're both tired and wore out, and we laughed and joked about some different things. They're doing good, in good spirits, just tired. So he's got to rest. He's going to take the rest of the week off. And I told him I'd try to carry the torch and keep the show going on this week. I need y'all's help, though, people. Y'all have helped me as always. I always need my help. So, but I appreciate all the thoughts and prayers. He told me that, hey, Captain Morgan and Kevin, how y'all doing? Good morning. He told me to to tell you guys, him and Melissa both said to tell you that he love you and that they miss you, and they hope to be back with us soon. And they just resting up, and they say they appreciate all the thoughts and prayers for him. That it means a lot to him, and they say it's really helping him out to know that he's got people thinking about it and supporting him and praying for him. So I passed it on, people, and y'all continue to pray for my buddy, my little brother. He's getting it together. So he's gonna get together and get that ticker straight and come back in here with us, and he's gonna start getting out there doing some fishing and stuff. And me and him both got to prove to you people we can catch fish. So that's on that's on our agenda this year. We're gonna do some fishing and catch some fish. So and we'll probably do some shows live at night on the fishing bank fishing. We'll see. As long as the daggone mayflies ain't eating me up, I'll be there. I ain't got much accommodation in them things. Hey, Ernie Brown, what's going on, brother? But yeah, that's the update. So they want me to pass that on and let you guys know, keep you in the loop. So if I find out anything else on the updates, which I'm gonna stay in touch with them, I will let you know. But right now, it's just rest, 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 and more rest. Not let him get up and pick up anything, do anything strenuous to get that artery back open again. It's gonna take several days for that to fuse back together like it needs to be. So, but he's on the mend. Hallelujah. That's the answer to prayers, right? But take down, you going out with LG on Saturday. I'm gonna try to, buddy. I'm gonna try to get to the dock. I think old Daryl's supposed to be up there. I told him to let me know what time they're gonna do it Saturday. It's my sister's birthday, and we're supposed to have some kind of get together for her. And I got a good friend of mine. Matter of fact, my pastor is getting married Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. So I got to go to that, and depending on what time, I hope they're gonna run up into the night with that too, so I can get back down there because we'll probably do something for my sister's birthday that morning, probably middle of the day, and then that afternoon I go to my pastor's wedding, and then after that I can head down there. But we'll see, depending on what time. He said Tom's supposed to hit me up in Messenger and let me know what time they decide on going fishing. But they're gonna be putting the cabinets up Saturday, so I'm thinking it's gonna be later. There'll be a fishing because they're gonna be putting Michelle's cabinets up in the kitchen. Daryl's bringing them up and gonna put them up. So depends on how long it takes to do that, and I'm thinking it's gonna probably be afternoon or late afternoon, and I don't know. I'm assuming Daryl will spend the night and go back the next day. I don't know what their plans is for them. I didn't hear Tom say when I talked with him. So, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'd like to be out there with them. I want told Tom to let me know. I'm gonna try to get down. Try to. I might not fish. Let them throw their rods out and fish, and I'm sure the one-ton boys might be there. I don't know. I hadn't heard them say. Of course, regulators, he might beat up out too. I don't know. Let me see. I got somebody in the basement. I don't know how long they've been there. Hey, man, it's cold down there.
It's 52 degrees. I ain't even got a hoodie on, so it ain't that bad.
Nah, I just want to use it in the basement. I don't know how long you was down there. I just seen it.
Oh, no, that was just lonely.
Oh, that was just. Sorry, buddy. I try to keep an eye on that. I happen to see the little red dot. I said, "Oh, I got to tell you now." Hey, James Bailey, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. And yeah, so that we got different tournaments coming up, and you want to participate in it, be sure to contact the people. I just went through the list, and any of them is putting on anything, more likely you can go to their description in that channel and get the information you need. So, like to see a lot of people doing that, participating. So,
I was talking to myself. I had the mic on mute, saying hello to everybody.
I thought you were singing, man.
No, I said, "What's up, James Bailey? What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy?"
What's up, Jay?
I was talking. He didn't answer me. I'm like, screw him. You don't want to talk to me. It's all right. Then I realized my mic was muted.
I've done that before
Clear
too.
this tire right quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, Uncle Lou said rookie.
What's up, Uncle Lou? Yeah, I am a rookie, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm a rookie. I'll tell you that. I make mistakes all the time. I started off this morning with a big mistake. I got off the phone with Hog Leg and Melissa. Hey, Dallas, welcome in, brother. And
What's up, Dallas?
come here, sit down. It's right at 4 o'clock. I said I gotta get this thing going. And went into the basement and went to go live, and my internet went bloop, lost it all, man. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't send a message or nothing to let nobody know nothing. I said, man, what the crap? And I had to reboot the phone and went through a bunch of crap. I finally got it back, but I appreciate y'all's patience and one that was waiting on me this morning. I appreciate y'all's patience, with me getting in this morning. Hey, what's up, Chris? Hooks and Hammers with Chris and Kelly. All right,
Morning,
now.
Chris.
How y'all doing this morning? Good to see y'all this morning. Y'all welcome to come on up in here with us this morning if you want to. I'm gonna drop the link. And I know Chris most time comes in with us in the morning, and you're welcome to come up and say howdy this morning too, buddy. They don't need to be. You didn't come in yesterday morning. I felt bad about that, but I know you had some things going on. Oh, daggone it! I'll get it in a minute. There we go.
You sure you can't hear that wind noise, right?
No, you good, man. You good. Keith Reed, what's up, buddy? What's up?
What's up, Keith? I'll see you later, Ken. Have a good one. He'll be back, I hope.
I'm back. You talking about rookie mistake? I hit the daggone button and kicked myself out back in the basement. I'm like, what the what? Them buttons too close together for my fat fingers.
Yeah, I hear you.
Makes me look bad. Yeah, Mr. Chris, you want to come up here, buddy? I ain't gonna bite you. Come on in here, Nucky here. You can say hi.
Nucky head.
Yeah, Nucky here. Most times come in here every morning. He's been shy this week for some reason.
I already know he's gonna pop up and he's gonna be right there at the kitchen table with his mug.
That'd be cool.
Come on, Chris.
I figure Kelly probably done put the smack down on him, not let him get on any lives this week. He got to do his honeydew list. I figure that's what it is. It's all right, Chris, if you don't love me. That's all right, buddy. You'll learn to love me one day. I know that, don't it? Hey, what's up?
There he is.
There's Pro Shop, man. He's a professional, people. He go to Bass Pro Shop. He's a professional.
I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't been in a while either.
This is not my kitchen table.
Oh, look at that. He can show off them medals.
You don't know it all.
Don't blame him, man. He ought to show them off. He deserves every one of them. Him and Telly both deserve them medals.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, just the honor of being nominated.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Oh, that's it is. Oh, yeah.
I'm just as proud as if it was a brand new pup.
He probably wears them to work too.
Hey, Chad, welcome in now, Fields to Water.
Morning, Chad.
Hey, Thomas, Laughing Cat, how you doing, brother?
What's up, Thomas?
Kelly took the dogs out and heard a tree fall, but we can't find the tree.
Oh, no.
Huh.
Well, at least it evidently didn't hurt anything.
Well, hopefully it's
Well,
on the
maybe it was
neighbor's
just a little tree.
Yeah, must have just been out in the woods. And somebody asked me one time, look, you know how trees fall out in the woods and all? I said, yeah. So you ain't when one fall, ain't nobody around and still make a noise. I said, that's a dumb question. Of course it do. I don't know why anybody think about that now. Of course it's gonna make a noise whether you're there or not. But what you doing, Mr. Chris? You going fishing today? You got to work? What? Well, you'd already be at work if you was working, wouldn't you?
Well, we're off, but it's extremely windy and cold up here today. It was beautiful yesterday.
You had to work yesterday, huh?
No, we were off yesterday
Why didn't you go fishing yesterday?
because everything up here is flooded too.
He was catching up on the naps. I seen him say in one stream he just woke up from taking a nap. Ain't nothing wrong with them naps.
Yeah, I did take a nice long nap yesterday. That's for sure.
That's good, man. Recharging batteries, bro.
Taylorsville's not flooded, is it?
I don't know. As low as it was the other day, it's probably whatever water it got probably just brought it closer to normal.
Yeah, a lot of places lows filling up now.
I couldn't believe how low that lake was the other day when we had Martin out there. There was, after we ended that live stream, we were headed back. We got the boat stuck out in the middle of the lake.
Oh no.
Yeah, I tried to get up there, Chris, but I spent 2 hours at the doctor's office, and then I had to drive all the way home, pick up the boat in Curtis. So we ended up going live for a little while. We didn't catch nothing, but still was nice being out there.
As bad as that wind got, we wouldn't have been able to come in here live anyway. We had to end ours because of the wind. It was so bad.
Wow. Did you have trouble getting the boat unstuck, or did you have to get out the boat and push it, or what?
No, we got it out easy enough, but I mean, when you're in the middle of a lake and you're hitting the bottom,
That tells you low.
It's a scary feeling. You like, which direction do I go? Because you're in the middle of the lake.
We got hung up one time on a sandbar down on the low end of Curd Lake, or Bugs Island, I call it, where all the rivers come together. Then that stand view. We got hung up on a sandbar out there. I was young. That's when I was young. We was camping down in the KOA campground. And I said, daggone boat stuck. I said, yeah, I know it. I said, I'm gonna have to hop out. I had to hop out the boat and push that joke off a sandbar, then climb back in, and it bent the daggone prop. One of the fins on the prop was totally gone, and one was bent. And that thing had a bad vibration to it, man. We made it back to the KOA, but it took a long time. Once we got there, he had another prop in the Bronco. We got that out put down. I said, next time, Pop, we might need to put this in the boat. He said, you think so? He said, I just forgot to put it in there. I said, okay. So we always kept an extra prop out for that, because you never know when you're gonna hit something.
That happened to me, Ken. I took my wife out like 3 years ago, out in the ocean, and we were fishing. We rented a boat, I don't know what horsepower motor it was. It was just a little like 15, 16 foot boat, whatever. And she's like, you know what you're doing? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. We go out, we're going fluke fishing, and I don't know how many times the wind blew me towards 6 inches of water. But it was horrible. I was kicking up mud with the propeller and getting out and pushing with the oar and trying to get away from the side. She caught more fish than me, too. Because, it's just how it works.
That's a bad feeling, man, when you get hung like that. I'm going to tell you what. It ain't that hard to do either. If you're not real familiar, especially where you got rivers coming in and all, because it always changes. You don't never know what you're going to run into. But yeah, after that we kept a prop. We tore a prop up one time. One of these speed boats was out there hot rodding on the lake down there on Gaston, He had a big old motor set up on the back with a big old blow on it. Every time he hit a man, the rooster tail would shoot up like 120 feet in the air. You could hit that thing for 3 miles, man. All he had was a hit was coming off the side of the motor. That's all he had. And that thing was loud. He run out of gas. He was out there floating, and we went by and asked if he needed a tow. He said, "Yeah, if you don't mind." So we hooked the rope to him and towed him. He had to go down one of them backwater coves. We was right in the middle of the daggone cove, going right down through the middle of it, and it prop. Because we had an inboard, outboard. They run a whole lot of low in the water. Hit a daggone stump. They went whoop, and messed that prop up. And we had an extra prop. We made it in to get him to where he lived at. He said, "Hold on a minute." He run up through his shit. He come back with a brand new prop. But I did. I said, "Well, I got a prop." He said, "I want to change right." He said, "Yeah." He said, "You gonna put this prop on that for towing me?" And he give us a brand new prop. He jumped over in the water with the tools and everything in his hand. He put the prop on for us. I said, "Man, he said, no, it's the least I could do, man." He said, "Y'all, I'll be here down now trying to get somebody to bring me in for one for you guys." And he said, "I'm the reason you tow your prop up, so it's only up to me to fix it, make it right." Which that's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool of the guy.
The bad part, half
Yeah,
the
I'd
people
say.
these days won't even do that now.
No, a lot of people won't,
I want to show Chad something.
No.
Oh yeah, you gonna show you? Okay, I can't wait to see what this is. Oh, look, Chad, look.
I'm just at 40,
Is that 80? Can't see.
80 blue.
It
I
is
found
80.
40 blue at Pack on.
That's what Chad uses for leader line, and he's always bragging about it and saying it. If you don't use it, you're a piece of crap. So
What's he know about fishing?
He said, "Look at Chris making me proud." He got a big old grin on his face too, I'm sure, Chris.
my initial impressions are that I do like it for leader line. I haven't, we haven't been out and used it yet. I haven't tied a bunch of knots with it yet. But it doesn't, I've always used that cheap Omni Walmart 50-pound. And one of my biggest complaints was when you pull off a 2 or 3 foot section to make leader, it curls back up. And my first impressions of this is it doesn't do that.
Nope.
So,
A lot of times you put it over in some water, it wouldn't do that. It relaxes the line if you put it over in water.
Is that fluorocarbon, Chris?
That's mono.
no, it's mono.
Oh, it's mono?
Hey, Paul Boyd,
Yeah.
welcome in, brother.
It's
Good to see you.
it's not the Andy Monster leader line. It's actually main line, but it's 80 pounds. But I also bought. We've always used Andy Monster 30-pound. I went ahead and bought a 1 pound roll of 40-pound. I may try 40-pound on all our rods this year.
Uncle Lou said, "Gee, thanks, Chad Prick."
Chad said so. I mean, it wasn't those exact words, but it was something along the lines of, if you don't use Andy Monster 80-pound blue for a leader line, then you're a piece of crap or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said. But it was something to that effect.
Chad Lake. I'll be dog. Magging him like that. You know better than that,
Bad
Chad.
thing is, I bought that 40-pound spool, and we've still probably got half a spool of 30-pound.
Good day. You got enough line of leather while in, buddy, bro.
We Telly had one of her purple Uncle Lou rods. It was down to about half the spool left. And I was like, we got to get that changed. So I went ahead and spooled up. Before we took Martin out, I put all new 30-pound line on that one rod of hers. And then yesterday I was sitting there thinking, I was like, well, now I don't know which one of those is the new line. So I was going to re-spool all the other rods. I don't know exactly which one I did the other day on hers because I didn't mark it. I might be able to look at the line and tell which one's new and which one isn't.
Mike, yeah, I don't know. I've never been able to distinguish them too good.
Well, the other ones have all been on there for a year or so.
It might be a little bit faded, a little different color to it, maybe. Would be. But you got enough line now to keep you hooked up for a while. Well, that's a good deal. Doesn't I never see you losing a fish because the line was rotten and it broke. No excuses for that, buddy.
Look at this Freddy rod.
Ooh. Mm-mm.
Fresh.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you.
That's an awful big reel for such a little rod.
Don't show yourself with you. That's
It's
nice.
the same size reel as everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice
It's actually
outfit.
smaller than an Ancient Mariner.
Yeah, I want to check them Freddies out. I hadn't seen them up close. I like to check them out. I know Tom got a couple. I'm gonna probably check them out when I go to Tom's.
I put those catfish specials. We got 2 Freddy rods, and both of them have catfish specials on them.
Ooh, very nice. It looks like an awesome reel. A lot of people use that reel.
Those were my favorite reels. I mean, by far my favorite. But
okay.
Until I started using the Ancient Mariners, and now I like the Ancient Mariners better.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the retrieve more than anything on the Ancient Mariners. I feel like you can just
brings in more
line in faster than I can on this Abu.
Yeah, yeah. That helps out a lot. Oh, you see what Laughing Catch told you? He said, and that rod is still taller than Chris.
No, I don't pay any attention to his comments.
I was gagging at you this morning.
I didn't say I didn't want them. They're still
Definitely taller than Brad.
I just prefer my Ancient Mariner reels.
Hey, Ashley Brady, welcome in, girl. Glad to see you this morning.
What's up, Ashley?
Yeah, I got some rules I need to get reworked, redone. I might try to do it myself. I gotta get some wild wire. If I drop them little screws and stuff in there, that I can keep them from running away from me. I gotta put me up some walls around so if I drop them, it'll catch it so I can bring it back and keep working with it. I get it. Eventually, you're like me tying a rig now. I used to tie a rig up in 30 seconds to a minute at the most, and now it takes me 30 minutes to tie 2 or 3, you know. It's just the way it is. Just have to adjust and deal with it. But I like to get them all reworked, and I want to put them on my Uncle Lou rods, but I'm gonna have to put a closed paste on that because that's what Kate wants to use. I'm gonna get me some 888s and put on that, I think, for her and put 40-pound tests on it, and that way, because she said she wanted to upgrade to something that you can catch big catfish. That's that's fine. So when you go with me, you can use it. When you don't go with me, I'll use it. She said, that sounds good to me. So. I gotta give me some rod holders. Until I can get my boat on the water. I look at them takedown rod holders. I like them pretty good. Think about ordering me a few of those and get where I can walk around where they're falling down so much. Maybe I can put a spread up. I can get up and down the bank of them if it go off. Mr. Lee Evans, hello, buddy. How you doing?
How we doing, Lee? How we doing?
Morning, big boy.
Hey, Uncle Lou. Yeah, I've been looking at some new waters. I pulled up on the internet the other day all of the public fishing access places around me. And man, I've been had some state lakes and stuff around me, public lakes that I didn't even know were here. And I've been living here all my life, but I never got here and explored it. So I always just fish the same waters. But I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna start going different waters. You know,
I've
especially
been
with
doing
the
a lot of traveling this year with a kayak and exploring too, so I get it.
yeah, I'm gonna try to stay close to home. I ain't gonna get there too far. But it's gonna be just
Uh,
local. Me, new waters around me, new lakes and stuff around me. And
Chaddick, who was the first person I hugged and shook and said, we won, before I ever went on stage?
oh, now put it in his lap with you.
Well,
I
Chris,
felt like that
you
was
gave
pretty
me a
good.
memory I'll never forget.
Well, he's in there saying that I didn't thank him or Uncle Lou for teaching us how to fish and winning those awards.
Actually, I'm doing pretty good, girl. I feel okay. I'm starting to walk more and more on my foot and use my shoe more. And I'm getting into doing some light rehab. I'm gonna get more into that rehab more and try to build my core and get my balance right. I'm trying to get ready to run up down in riverbanks.
Whatever, Chad. Brian B. Brian B.
He said that, Mr. Michael Murillo. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, come in here.
Well, I'm
Mr.
pulling into
Murillo.
work, so I'm gonna jump down.
All right, Zach, you have a good day, buddy. Be careful and have fun, make money.
Well, hey, y'all have a good day.
You too, buddy.
Chad is great.
Yeah, you awesome dude, man. You surprised me, Chad. I thought you was some old grumpy mean somebody till I met you last year. You ain't nothing but a big teddy bear, man. You're a pretty good guy. Miss B's an awesome lady too. They're good people.
Greenwell, good morning. I sent you a text message, but you didn't answer.
Hello there, Mr. Bumpin' Mike Greenwell. How you doing, buddy? You what's up, man? You the man. I be up in the house saying hello to everyone.
Morning, Brian. Yeah,
Yeah,
Chadwick.
I'm gonna go check some of these places I was talking about out there in the latter part of the weekend. I'll probably do a little space fishing. I'm looking for a new hunting hole for to get my getting these panfish tournaments that's coming up. Well, if my name gets picked on the wheel, I won't be ready to rock and roll with that. So, I might take one. It's four different chances you get in on these panfish things with Panfish Nation, and you got to have four different bodies of water. You can't fish the same body of water twice. So that kind of give me four decent places to go. And one place I know I've been to before and had pretty good luck. Bear Creek Lake over in Cumberland. That's probably about close to a 45-minute ride from me. But I must kind of have good luck. I probably let that be one of my places. I don't know exactly which place, but one place. Yeah, we're gonna be hooking up on some more. I wish I could use some of these local farm ponds, man. This just got to be public water. So it changed my ball game. Took my honey hose right out of my pocket. But we're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with it. I don't know how I'm gonna fare up against the likes of Morgan, Lyle, and Dockery. Uh, I probably get laughed off, but I'm gonna hang in there with them best I can. Who knows? I might get lucky one day. Anything. What's up, man? How you doing, bud? Welcome here. Old Dan Stone. I know you need a link, buddy. Let me see if I can get you in here. See, link is perfect.
Okay. All right. Where'd Kenneth go?
Did he leave us? He must have hit the wrong button.
Probably hit the wrong button, or his internet's acting up again. Who knows? Well, I got a small little announcement here. Wait for him to come back. Give him a few more seconds to come back. If not, we'll talk about it anyway. You got dead silence here. That's what you're not supposed to do during a live stream.
I'm driving.
Well, you can't talk
Kelly
and drive.
is Kelly calling out Chad for that women's challenge? Is that what's going on?
No, she don't. As far as I know, she ain't called out nobody.
Yeah.
Here he comes to save the day.
I did it again. Them buttons too close together. Dad burn it. I always hit the one kick me out every time.
All right, Kenneth. So Mr. Bump and Mike Greenwell had scheduled a live stream to start this afternoon after he got off work, but the wind and the cold and the high water and all those things and probably a little more has led to the decision that there will not be a live stream from Mike Greenwell today after work. So we just want to let everyone know that the weather has changed. I didn't know it was supposed to be this windy today, and it's getting it out there.
Yeah, fishing in the wind is miserable, man. You don't want to be on no lake when it gets real bad either.
You know, we tried to deal with the wind as much as we could when we had Martin out there, but it gets to a point where it's just when you're trying to go into the wind and your trolling motor is running at 8, 9, and 10, and it's still blowing you backwards every once in a while, it's time to go.
Yeah, that's tough there. That's tough there.
Greenwell said, add in tired and lazy.
I fit in them categories too, Greenwell. Don't feel bad. You ain't by yourself out, buddy.
Danny Stone!
What's up, my brother?
What's going on, Danny? Finally got you. Sorry, buddy. I did that rookie mistake. My button's so close together when I go to paste that thing in chat. I hit the daggone button and keep me out every dead burn time.
Well, it's a funny thing. While you were trying to post that link up, Brian B already had it up, and I went straight to the basement while you were goofing around.
Well, I was trying, bud, to come back. Hey, I had to get back in the house. I was out in the yard, man. I had to get back in the house.
I'm going to go get more coffee. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Brian B, for doing that, buddy. And my moderators could drop it anytime, but I appreciate you doing it, Brian. Brian's on the click. And as far as talking about dropping links, if anybody want to drop that link up in here, go ahead. Put her in chat. You know, you're welcome to. No problem with me at all. I mean, that's what I want people to do: promote themselves and try to build it all together. That's what we're here for. Oh, Independence says in the gym. So sorry if I miss anyone. Hey, buddy, that's what I'm getting ready to start doing. Hopefully.
Yeah, if you're in the gym, you're going to be missing me because I ain't heading nowhere near it.
That's what I want to do. Some of my rehab. I want to get to the gym and do my rehab, but I got to see if I can if they let me in there first.
Only kind of workout I'm doing is spoon and fork curls.
You and me both, brother. We're going to be on the same team.
Well, I can hang with y'all on it too, but if I want to get my balance right where I can get up and run up down the bank instead of wobbling and falling down and sit in the chair, I'm going to have to work my core and stuff, and I'm better off to go to the gym to do that, work it hard, get my balance right, man. I got 3 years worth of laying on my back to work out, people. It's going to take me a while. I got to get my muscle mass back, get my strength back, get my balance back. I got a lot to work on. So we're going to do it.
Is that Danny Stone I see over there driving?
No, Lord, man. That's it. What's up, brother?
That's it, Danny Stone.
What's up, buddy?
That's that wanting to ride whole trees down the river.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I hear you, Andy Finn.
Yeah, you wouldn't have no trouble right now. There's so many logs on the water, you could probably walk across that river.
That's terrible.
Mr. Frogger.
That's why I said that you was having a hard time Sunday out there, brother.
Can you do that
It's
on the live
bad,
stream,
man.
Danny? I'd like to see it.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Well, Jerry Parker rode one of them big old giant buoys, the marker buoys that float out there. He jumped on one of them and rode it and fell in the water.
I'd love to see you trying to jump them logs across that river on the live stream.
Yeah, that might go viral, Dan, if you just do that.
Swear like
Yeah. Gee, I ain't no shape for that either.
That's right, Dallas. I like Dallas, what Dallas said. He says, exercising makes me spill my coffee.
There you go. Yeah, I do that anyway. Yep. I'm always spending something, losing something, forgetting something. Hey, I'm growing old grateful. I'm gonna tell all y'all whippersnappers just like my pops told me about getting old. He said, you think you're bad shape now, just keep on breathing. It only gets better.
Yeah.
Pop something else. He's 81 years old and he get around and take care of himself, live by himself. He's an amazing dude.
That's good, man.
What's up, Lynn?
Yep.
What's up, Pete?
Mr. Ernie Brown. I know what Mr. Ernie got cooking up today. I know he's doing something. He always into something.
I agree.
Do what?
I say good morning to Mike Green.
Oh, Mike Gree. Yeah, Gree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see what they put on his tag, Mike Gree.
Yeah, that's one of the people that I didn't get to see at CatCon, or didn't get to talk to him. I was over talking to Keith from fishing and stuff, and I seen Mike run behind me, heading the other side of the building, and that was the only time I saw him. Never got a chance to talk to him.
Sound like
in a pair of shorts.
Sound like he was on the mission.
He was moving pretty quick.
Yeah, he was on the mission.
I never saw him again.
Mike Greenwell, what I'm hearing is fishing and stuff was more important to Danny than stopping and talking to you.
I was already in a conversation. I wasn't going to just cut the man off when he was talking to me.
I'm just teasing, buddy. Mike Greenwell says, Greenwell's here today. Gree is still sleeping.
Yeah.
Lynn said Mike Greenwell walks fast.
He does. I didn't get to see Paula Smith either. She's another one that I missed.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed it this year. It was big time, no doubt.
But I didn't get to, and I wrote in somebody's chat last night, that I apologize. I didn't get to spend a whole lot of time sitting with everybody and talking to them this year, because this year was the first time that my wife Stacia went with me to CatCon, and I spent most of my time taking her around and showing her everything and kind of getting her a little bit more comfortable with everything. So she's looking forward to next year, though.
Well, that's cool, man. You did what you're supposed to do, buddy. Hey, Mr. Tully.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That make her feel welcome and make her feel comfortable. That's a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, people don't realize because you don't ever see Stacia, you don't hear Stacia because she's a quiet person. Can you believe that?
Well, I pretty much
She,
figured she was because you don't ever shut
she,
up. I mean, I didn't mean
well,
to
that's the thing. Perfect match. She don't ever talk, and I don't ever shut up.
say.
But
Perfect
it was
couple,
funny
bro.
because she watches everybody, and as we walked into CatCon, she was pointing at people, and saying, "Oh, there's John Parker. Look over there. Oh, there's Michael Murillo." And I'm sitting there freaking out because she knows all these people, but she knew every one of them.
Well, that shows she's watching there. That's good.
Yep. Oh, I tested her on a few of them. Who's that? And she'd tell me, I'm like, dang, I thought you had you on that one.
Ernest, I'm sore. I'll be okay for now, long as Chrissy keeps that iron cast away from me. It cast
Danny,
iron thing.
Danny Telly said it was a pleasure meeting Stacia.
Well, you know what? She was sitting there talking to me about that. Some of the first people that she really watched and got to figure out who they were on YouTube was you and Telly, J-Dog and Tara, Lee and Amy, and Kelly Bullock and a few other ones like that. But that were some of the first people. Because when I first came into YouTube, I mean, you guys were kind of the ones that I kind of latched on to and was hanging around with, and being in your chat and everything.
Hey, Stephanie, welcome in, girl. How you doing? Murillo said, "Wow, she knew me. I'm honored."
She absolutely knew who Michael Murillo was.
Who doesn't know Michael Murillo?
Exactly. My dog knew who Michael Murillo was.
There was
get some talking from me.
I don't know why or what was going on or anything, but was actually on the news the other day that Will Ferrell was up in Indianapolis, and he was at one of the Walmarts we go to, and I bumped into him there, and the first thing he said to me was, "Hey, do you know Michael Murillo?"
Oh my God.
What he
He's
said,
slick.
yeah, he wants your autograph. I carried back to him.
I said something about needing a new agent.
When we were at CatCon and it was time for the award show, Stacia and I started walking toward the tables and stuff over in the chairs where you sit, and I said, "Stacia, where you want to sit at?" And she goes, "We're sitting with Chris and Telly, because if you don't win, at least we've been at a table where somebody got up and got something."
Whatever. Murillo says Will owes me money. That's why he asked.
You go have
Most
to
of
get
that
him,
story was
Murillo.
fabricated. I did not meet Will Ferrell. He was at a Walmart in Indianapolis, but I didn't see him.
Man, I bet that Walmart was packed. Everybody heard he was coming.
Well, the thing is, the Walmart that he was at was the one that made national news a couple years ago because of the fights that happened there, the two women that were fighting.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I was like, who picked a good one?
Yeah, no doubt. I wonder if he acts crazy in real life like he do on them movies, because he's a nut on them movies, man.
See, Murillo is famous. Bill Dance asked about him in 2019, so it's Greenwell.
Yep.
All right now. That's awesome right there now. I like to meet old Bill myself. I've watched him for years. Ever since I was a young kid, I've been watching Bill dance. He'd come on every week, man. I'd do whatever I had to do. I'd be in front of the TV when that come on.
Yeah. He does a lot of fishing, not hard for me. I mean, it's down there in Memphis around the pyramid. A lot of times you'll see when he used to do his shows fishing on the Mississippi River, you look and see the pyramid in the background, the Bass Pro Shops pyramid.
Yeah. Cool.
And they hold that catfish tournament down there at the pyramid. He's always at that.
Yeah, one thing about old Bill, he supports all kind of fishing. It looks like to me,
Yeah.
panfish, bass, and catfish. All he covers the whole scale. He try to promote all of it. You know.
Yeah, I've heard
Did you
Lyle.
know? Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I've heard Lyle talk about Bill Dance and how good of a guy he is, and he supports
Yeah.
everything, and he's actually.
Yep. You know, when. Go ahead,
My
Chris.
understanding is he
Keep
likes the
thinking you're
catfishing
done.
more than the bass fishing. I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, Bill Dance, he talked about when he started doing catfishing shows, all his producers and all of them, the executive producers, they told him, don't do catfish. It's a bad idea. Nobody's going to want to watch it. And he told them basically where to stick it and started doing catfishing shows.
Yep. I watched several shows where he was catching catfish.
Yeah, he had that bait out for a while. It was basically hot dogs cut up in a jar.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's one thing I admire about him and most is he don't just target on one species. He try to do the whole sport, promote the whole sport of fishing, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he even got in over to saltwater a lot too. He does a lot of saltwater fishing.
Yep, sure did. That's got to be an amazing life, you know. Travel around all over the country, the world, pretty much, and fish all over the place, man. That's pretty cool.
Ooh. Anything possible says I'd watch Bill Dance do anything.
Yeah, I think a lot of old Bill too. Anything.
Those bloopers, I don't know if you guys ever watched those Bill Dance bloopers on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. Yeah, me and him will get along pretty good because I fall in the boat and stuff right regular too. A couple times I fell in the boat. One time I fell slap at the boat. It was daggone February. We just launched off and I pushed off from the dock and then I reached back to grab it because the boy in the boat, he said, oh, wait a minute. And I went to grab the post on the dock to pull us back up and I missed it. And I got off balance and I was like doing this deal, you know, right over in the water. Good thing it was bird up to my chest. He said, man, what happened? I said, I lost my balance, boo. I said, hold on, I got to change the clothes in the truck. So I went back up and changed I always keep a change of clothes with me. Went back up and changed my clothes. And I said, now if I fall in the water again, I got to go home because I ain't going to stay here cold as it is wet. And I can't handle that.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine a life. You get up in the morning, drink your cup of coffee, grab a fishing rod and a tackle box, kiss your wife on the cheek and say, later, honey, I'm going to work.
Yep, that's an awesome job, man. To fish so much that it's got to be a job. It's got to be an awesome life.
I'd be afraid if you had to do it, that was your main source of income. I'd be afraid I'd get burned out on it. And yes, I mean I said it, but if it turned into work, I just don't know.
Yeah, well, you know, like anything, you get burned out probably sooner or later. You know, probably just take a little rest from it, then come back. You know.
Yeah, but if you're doing something like that where you fish for a living, you're under a lot more pressure to produce as far as catching fish. You can't just go out there and not catch fish. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You can't have a show if you don't catch fish, and you can't win tournaments if you don't
Looks
catch
like I
fish.
ain't doing that for a living.
That's what I'm saying. We're living proof you can actually do a show and not catch fish. But I don't think you can make a living at it.
Yeah.
NJ, that's why I ain't on the tournament trail, brother, because I can't catch no fish. Yeah.
I gotta say though, man, for just starting out fishing for channel cats over the summer, I think I did pretty well.
You did real good.
I caught like 30 to 40 channels out of that place in those couple months. That was good.
That's nice. I could do that on a weekend.
It was like 2 a day, 3 a day for 4 hours each time.
Yeah. It's been like that for the last 3 weeks for me, man. I'll go out and you throw the rods out, and within 5 minutes, if you go back and watch the shows, within 5 to 10 minutes, I've got a fish on. That's it. Nothing for the rest of the day. One fish wonder.
Yep.
Any fence, so
You
he
go out
got
there.
burnt out. He got burnt out guiding people wears khakis till he had his kids.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord. Mike
I
Greenwell
wouldn't-
says
Chris, I get
back in 2015, I was fishing Hovey Lake in 10 foot of water, a 6-foot plastic boat with a clamp-on trolling motor. Hit a stump, threw myself in the cold November water. Yikes.
That'll wake you up on it, Mike. I've been there, but I know the feeling. That'll make you like that's the first thing I did when I come up, man. It took my breath. I can understand why you wouldn't last long out there in that kind of situation.
Man, you can almost make a country song out of that, too. In the cold November water.
Yep. Joe could.
Annie Finn says it sounds like a Guns N' Roses song.
November rain.
Yep.
That's exactly why I keep a change of clothes in my pickup in a duffel bag. You don't never know, man, what might happen.
I'm not going to do it.
Oh, yeah. Tell us what you're thinking. It's on you, man.
No. I'm going to let that one go. Man, y'all just don't know. A lot of people say that I don't censor myself and just crazy stuff comes out. If I ever opened up my mouth and let my brain loose, y'all be crazy. Oh, my God. I can't let half this stuff out.
I would love it,
And
Danny.
I ain't talking about, it ain't dirty. It's just that stupid.
Greenwell said he had to strip down to his underwear, drive his butt home, had to stop and get gas also in his underwear. That's back when he was buff.
Hey,
Yeah, I just got back
I
from
don't
the gym.
imagine-
What's the problem?
I don't imagine he had too many people running up to him for autographs that day.
no, probably not.
Hey, can I get an autograph? Oh, you know what? I'll catch you later.
Hey, look at him like, what the what? Hey, let's go. He's having an off day today. We'll catch him another day. Come on up, sunshine. Looking good this morning. Mostly blue skies. Woo-woo. Till you step out the door and it's like 34 degrees. You're like, huh?
Yep.
Still snowing up out, NJ?
No, it stopped. There's snow on the cars and stuff here in the parking lot, but it stopped about an hour ago.
Good deal.
Oh Lord, you talking dirty now.
Oh, he was in boxers.
Them boxes.
I don't doubt that.
Not like he was wearing tidy whities or nothing.
Yeah, good thing he wanted a G-string. Good Lord. What's up, Jesse? Must have heard door addictions. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in.
You know,
What's up, Jesse?
I stood there and watched Jesse present. Danny's cracking himself
Okay.
up.
Nope. Okay, Mike Greenwell be at the gas pump wearing a banana hammock. Gonna be Magic Mike.
Banana hammock. Ah, Lord, you ain't right, boy.
Lord.
So at CatCon, I stood there and I watched Jesse present Chris Flores with that plaque or sign, whatever you want to call it, that he had made for Chris.
Yeah.
Fishing. I stood there and watched him do that and did not realize it was Jesse because he didn't have his mask on. And then I watched his video, and I was like, holy crap. I could have shook his hand, and I didn't get the opportunity to because I didn't recognize him. So I apologize, Jesse, because I would have loved to have shook your hand while we were there.
Now, Chris, did you get to meet the crew from Hook, Line, and Chill while you were there?
No, we didn't. I think we'd already went back to the hotel and took a nap.
Yeah, they were super cool, man. That guy Michael that has that channel. Yeah, he's about one of the coolest cats you ever met. And man, they were walking around. They'd never been to CatCon, which surprised me. And they were really impressed with it. They said they'll be back next year. They're going to bring more of the girls from the crew and stuff.
Cool.
Ken, I'm home, buddy.
All right, my man. Good deal.
I'll be in the chat, pal. Thanks for letting me up. You know that.
Yeah, man. You always welcome, brother. You know that. And we stay in touch, man. We keep messaging each other, see what's going on.
Yeah, I'll text you later.
Yeah, man. Take care, bud.
I'll keep you updated.
Whatever, Brian B.
Yeah, man. Do that, brother. Do that for me.
See you guys later, Eric, Chris, Danny.
All right, later, brother.
See you later. Be
guys.
safe.
Thanks, pal.
Take care, you old maniac.
I got to check this little ditch out on this bridge right here. It's been flooded real bad, but oh, yeah, now we're talking.
And Brian B said, that's not what you told me, Chris. They must be talking about me and Jesse.
Yeah, we don't pay attention to Brian B.
I heard that. He always got something going on in it.
Hey, I'm gonna jump down off here. My daughter she got off work and she was gonna go to the doctor. I want to see what's going on.
Oh yeah, man. You need to check on that, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you.
I'll be in chat.
All right, buddy. You always welcome.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Murillo said,
Man, this little bitty.
I followed Jesse.
This little bitty.
Hey, how are you that famous YouTuber? And he turned around like, what the fish snatcher? So did his lady? It was awesome. So did his lady. It was awesome. I hear you, Marilla. Yeah, I like to be able to meet all you nice peoples. Hopefully we can do it next year. I'm gonna try to hook up with Tom and the 1 Ton boys. Hook up with them. Get a ride out there next year.
You see that full moon out there in front of me?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, the moon was bright around here last night. I know that, man. It's like daylight out there, man.
I know it.
You
Man, you get a moon like that with snow on the ground, you don't need no flashlight.
Well, I didn't want no snow on the ground. I still didn't need a flashlight. I mean, I could go walk anywhere I wanted to. That's how bright it was, man. It's crazy.
Yep. I've done fishing in the wintertime when there was snow on the ground and there's full moon out. Man, you can walk around, no lights or anything. You can still see the rods. I mean, it's pretty weird.
Yeah, that's crazy, no doubt. Marilla, so that's no moon. It's a space station.
The Death Star.
I've been seeing a whole lot of crazy stuff around here now. Yeah. You talking about they putting their satellites for all this new style internet and stuff. I was, well, I hope it works out good because I sure would like to have some where I'm at so I can use my PC and my tablet.
Man, did you see on the news where that elderly lady got killed by that alligator down there in Florida?
Oh, no, I didn't hear nothing about that, man. Wow.
Dude, they showed the footage. She was walking her dog, and in the water behind her, man, that alligator was coming across there. I mean, he looked like he was doing 30 knots, man. I mean, his head was sticking out of the water, and he was making wakes, swimming across that lake toward her, and you see it coming. And he runs up out of the water, and the dog gets out of the way, and he grabs that lady by the leg, and then they cut the footage. They didn't show anymore after that. But it had to be at least a 10-footer, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, it was, man, that was bad. And, we're heading back to Florida in July, and we usually camp by this one lake. We set the RV up there, and there's a couple of gators in there. We've got video footage of them. My wife went back through and changed our reservations, got us away from that lake.
I was a smart
Hey,
lady.
hey, she went out one night. This is no joke. We're backed up there, man. I mean, the back of the RV is the bumper to it is maybe 10 feet from the water's edge, and she takes our dogs out, Toby and Biko, and takes them out to use the bathroom at night. Well, she clicks on the outside light of the camper, and she goes out there, and all of a sudden the door flings open, and she comes running in screaming. The alligator was laying on the bank right next to the back of the camper. When she walked out there, it jumped in the water, splashed, and scared the crap out of her. I said, "Well, where's the dogs?"
Good Lord. Yeah, man.
She not going that way. She's them dogs were heading off into the country. They were out of there.
I don't blame them. I'd have packed my bag and run too. I ain't got no accommodation in no gator, man. I'm like Murillo. He said, I'll never go to Florida. I'm very the same way. That's why I ain't never been to Florida. But I would want to go down there and fish with old John and them and meet old Gigability and Cat. Like to meet them, hang out with them some too. But other than that, my butt coming back home, and I ain't going back no more, brother.
Well, I have a very healthy respect for the alligators down there. I'm not really like, let's say, scared of them. I think the ones that would scare me are those saltwater crocodiles over like in Australia and stuff.
Yeah,
them saltwater ones is what scare me, because them things ain't no joke, man. They jump 10 feet out the water and snatch you and go back in before you can blink.
yeah. Jesse says Florida's a beautiful state. Yeah, I know it's beautiful. There's a lot of people go down there after they retire and stuff and make their home down there because of the climate. But I wouldn't say I wouldn't want to go visit, but I don't think I want to stay very long.
Well, that's actually our
around
long-term game plan.
especially around the Everglades, man, with all them pythons and stuff that's taking over the glades and all. I don't want to mess with none of that, man.
Oh, that's right up my alley, man. I want to go to the Everglades and catch pythons so bad I can't stand it.
Y'all go for it. I watch a dude on YouTube that does it for a living, man. They catch some monsters. You'd be surprised how big some of them things they got down there, man.
I know that you got to get permitted to do that now, but man, once you get the permit for it, those people making buku bucks off of that, man.
Oh yeah, they're making big money.
They're making big money catching those snakes.
Yeah, they are. Which they ought to. I mean, they're putting their life in jeopardy. I mean, you go down wader in a swamp looking for a daggone. Nah. Not me. I mean, them things, they attack anything in the glades, even the alligators and everything, man. There ain't nothing out there they won't attack and eat, man.
Yeah, if you Google it, you can find a video where they found a python that had swallowed an alligator, and I guess the alligator was still alive and clawing around it or something, but it busted it open and killed the snake and the alligator too. But you can find that video, and man, that was a big alligator that thing swallowed.
Yeah, I often wondered that. If they swallow alligator, it looked like the alligator could still, while it's still living, bite him or something. Like you said, clawing.
Well, here's the thing. Generally, they can't, because as the snake swallows it head first, it forces his legs back along the side of his body. And once they're inside that snake, they can't. I mean, it's like being wrapped up in a straitjacket. You ain't moving.
Right. So tight. Yeah.
But this one here, apparently, the best the scientists could figure was he managed to get a claw in that snake's belly, and he went down fighting.
Oh, Murillo, I like the way you think. Murillo said, I'd rather be poor than rich and catch snakes. No, sir, never.
I don't, man, I love catching snakes. It's just something I've done since I'm a kid.
No, I don't even fool with a green snake. I don't like nothing. I see a snake. My motto is the best snake is a deer snake.
Yep,
oh, Lord, he's one of those.
Yep. I'm going to take him out if I can. As long as I can see him, I'm all right. I can find something to get a hold to him with, but I'm going to take care of everyone. I can find
the only snakes that worry me are water moccasins, because they're the only venomous snake that can bite you underwater other than a sea snake.
Yeah, I know they bite underwater. I've had them bite fish on a stringer before and kill every one. I'm turning them white as a sheet.
Oh
I
yeah,
seen
I've had them eat
it up
cut bait, pull them up, and have a snake on the hook.
I've done that on trout lines. I said head set for turtle. Go there and check it line, thinking to see the line tight in the water. So I got me a turtle. Well, that joke up be a daggone water marker. She's like, oh snap! Wait a minute, wait. You have to regroup, man. And
Oh,
them
they'll
things,
ruin a stringer of fish too.
oh yeah,
Cause
they mean too, man. They don't back off of nothing. They ain't scared of nothing.
dude, I had some catfish on a stringer one time, and a water moccasin got up and bit like 2 or 3 of them, and injected that venom. When I took them home, I thought, I'm gonna cut them, skin them out, and flay them out. So I went to skin that fish, and it was just like jello. The meat just fell apart because that venom had done started breaking down that meat.
Yeah,
And yeah, when they bite a fish, they'll ruin it.
yeah, I know. I was told it the other night in the one time I was fishing at a lake and I got into a bunch of these shell crackers, bigger than your hand. I mean, great big dudes, man. I got into a whole school and I had like 16 to 18 on a stringer. I said, man, I'm gonna eat good. I kept hearing them flipping, flopping in the water. And I looked down in the water, and I seen him. He's up under the water biting the fish then. And every
Yeah.
one of them was white as a sheet. I just had to throw them away, man. I hate to do it, but I won't go eat them out if he done bit them all.
You can't. They're once they bit on them like that, the meat's no good.
No,
It's
I'm
just no
afraid
good
they're
at
eating
all.
that poison too, man. I don't want to get sick from it.
Well, actually, you mentioned that as long as you ain't got no sores in your mouth, as long as you don't have ulcers, you could take a spoonful of rattlesnake venom, water moccasin, whatever. You can eat that and it won't hurt you because it's not a poison, it's a venom. And there's a difference if you don't know. Okay. Poison you can't swallow and survive. Venom you can. Look it up and prove me wrong.
I'd rather see you do a live video of swallowing a spoonful of it first.
Well, there's the dilemma. I had bad ulcers and it would kill me.
Yeah,
If you got any kind of injury or something where that could get into your bloodstream directly into it, but yeah, you can actually digest venom. But if it gets directly into your bloodstream through an open wound or a sore, yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Call me crazy. Look it up, and tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, I ain't calling you crazy. It's not for me. I don't want to take none of it.
I didn't go to college for 2 years and drop out for nothing.
I hear you. They wouldn't even let me in the door, so that's pretty good.
I went to college for 2 years because I wanted to be a game warden so bad I couldn't stand it. And you wouldn't believe some of the classes you got to take to qualify for that job. It's crazy how educated they got to be. But then halfway through the thing, they told me that there's a waiting list of 15 years for that job opening. And I said, well, I'm wasting my time with this, and I dropped out.
Good Lord, that's a long time to have to wait on a job.
But yeah, because most of the guys that get the job around here, they stay till they retire. They don't leave.
I heard you.
And they always hire these young bucks that ain't going to die no time soon. They ain't going nowhere. You're going to see him writing you tickets for a long time.
Hey,
all right, KP, we're going to get in here and clock in, brother.
Good to see you this morning.
What are we doing tomorrow? You heard anything about when Hogleg coming back?
Hogleg is going to be off this week. He's going to try to come back Monday morning on my show, but he's going to take this week off to lay up and rest. But I told him I'd try to carry the torch, so I'll try to have a show in the morning and Thursday morning. I try to do this week cover.
You're doing a great job, man. I'm gonna applaud you. You're doing a great job. I know you miss your brother, but you're carrying it quite well.
Well, thank you, buddy. I'm just trying to do the best I can. I couldn't do it without all y'all helping me out. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, I know you get tired. It's hard to do the show by yourself, but we'll help you when we can. And just remember, you're doing it for Hogleg. That's the motivation right there.
Oh yeah, he had my back when I was out with my back. He covered me, so it's only right I do the same for him.
All right, brother. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man. Have a good one. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you always.
All right, bye, everybody.
Later.
All right, brother.
All All right, Peach. I just dropped the link in the chat. Somebody want to come up here with me and Super Smurf Eric this morning? Come on up and chat with us a while. We're gonna run about another 30 minutes here for a shuttle down. We can hang out a little bit. Hey, Double Hook, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, man, we all praying for him. He's at home and on the mend. He said he'd be back with us. Way it looks right now, he'll be back on Monday morning on my show with me on my channel. But he'll be my sidekick. We'll see how it goes. And right now, he's got to take the next few days easy and rest. And hey, Rebecca, how you doing, girl? I wish I could have been at CatCon and met y'all. That'd been the highlight of my whole trip. I want to
I
meet her
forgot to
and
get
Jamie
stickers.
Beckett. To do what, Eric?
I said I forgot to get a sticker from Rebecca.
Oh, you dirty bird. Rebecca gonna get you.
Yeah, I was messing with her all weekend. I kept putting my hand up, saying, "Where's the ring? Where's the?"
You freezing up, brother. You freezing up. Yep, he froze up. You're in a bad spot right now, Butteroo. I can't believe y'all done parked in the middle of the dead burn interstate. Ain't either one of you moving. There you go. He back with us now. I don't know what you were saying. You said you was picking on him. We lost. You got robotic and you froze.
Yeah, I was picking on her all weekend. Every time I went by, I put my hand up, like, "Where's the ring? Where's the ring?"
Yeah, Jamie need to tighten up. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm just saying. I'm gonna tell you one something, Rebecca. Your daughter look just like you. You cannot deny that
Yeah.
child, girl. Man, y'all look so much alike. I was like, wow, look at that. I seen on different posts and stuff, when she was in there. Y'all standing side by side. I said, great, they sure do look alike. She said, made her by myself. I hear you, girl. She's definitely a spit image of you. You cannot deny that child if you want to. And I know you don't, but I mean, she looked just like you, girl. That's pretty cool. But I'm hoping I can get to go next year to CatCon. I'm gonna see if I can't get hooked up with Tom and the One Tonners. We all go together.
Tell you one thing, I ain't accepting enough food from Mr. Morello with the gas station Takis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, they gave me the poops.
Oh, Michael ain't gonna mess you up like that, man.
It's all right. I got a good time.
What you say, head you trotting, huh? That happens sometimes, boo. Some of them gas station food, you don't never know how it's gonna hit you.
Yeah.
How many stops you got today, bud?
I don't have Portsmouth. I got 11.
11? Okay.
Yep.
That ain't too bad, then.
They're all kind of close together today. They're not all scattered out an hour and a half away from each other.
Well, hey, that's good then. That means you can hump and dump pretty quick then if it's close together. You spend just as much time at the truck delivering as you will in the truck when it's close like that, but you get it done quicker.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly, good morning, buddy. Welcome in.
Morning, Kelly.
Good to see you, buddy. Rolf.
Driving around yesterday, boy, there sure is a lot of trees down. There's a lot of roads, the two-way roads. A lot of them were one-way roads because they were out cutting down trees and putting power lines back up.
Yeah. Hey there, Randall Rhino O'Doris. How you doing, bro? I ain't seen
Oh,
nothing
but
about you in a while, man. Hope everything's going all right with you, man. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Nice.
morning, Dallas.
Hey, Kelly, what you got going on your show tonight? Let me see. Got us again. See if I can drop a link. If you want to come up, Kelly, you can talk about it if you're able. You're able to. You might be in the truck moving and can't, but kind of promote you. Because we don't have. I don't think I got a thumbnail on you. You might have sent one, but I don't see it in my brand. I got to get it from Hogleg and put it in. Or either you can send it to me email, and I'll put it in myself. Yeah, I learned how to do that
I
yesterday.
still. It was nice meeting Kelly at CatCom, but I was kind of surprised. I thought he'd be taller. He's just a little guy.
Driving to my stores and actually working. Yeah, yeah. When it's spread out, you do, man.
I think
It's
Kelly
really
was the
working more.
skinniest guy there.
Hey, Kelly, welcome in.
You
Hello.
got me?
Yeah, but you sideways. What I'm looking at.
He TikToking.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
You're not up on the panel. I could see you in the basement, but I couldn't see you up on the panel. Now you just black. It's got your name at the bottom, but it's just black. I don't see anything. There you go. There you go.
There he goes.
Hey, hey, you want to tell us about your show tonight? What you got going on, man? Give it a promote.
Yeah, we're gonna be on K&B's Anglers channel tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We are gonna be talking about pre-spawn and how the warm water temps are going to affect it before, during, and after.
Cool. That's a good topic. Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
I don't know,
That's what
Mr.
we're talking
Real.
about
You're
tonight.
pretty tough
But
dude.
we're also going to be doing well, it's not tonight, but we are. I don't know if anybody's seen my community post. Me and Guy.
You froze up,
Me and
buddy.
Lance Makugai are doing a 1K push.
A 1v1 push. I see y'all gonna team up together, make a push to one K subs. I seen that in a post somewhere, but y'all was gonna team up. Somebody suggested it, and y'all took them up on it. That's a good deal. Well, I wish y'all the best, man. Is there anything I can do for you or Lance, either one, to help make it journey easier for you? I will.
Yeah.
I'm already subbed to both of you. If I could hit it twice or three times, I would, but I can't. So, but if there's anything I can do to help promote it, I will. Oh, he gone. He's in the net like mine. Man, that's aggravating too. I hate when that happens. But y'all be sure to check Kelly out on this show tonight on what did he say it was gonna be? Whose channel was it?
K&B's.
Yeah. I had it in my brain, I just couldn't get it out. K and B. He was on there a couple of weeks ago. They kind of flip flop back and forth, work together, and that's cool too. They could be talking about spawn, pre-spawn, water temperatures, how it affects your spawn, all that good stuff is going to be a good topic. So try to join in on K and B Anglers channel on tonight during the show. It'll be a good topic. Like that, Murillo said, "Yeah, but you're a super smurf, tall. You can see the tops of all of our heads." There you go. He dropped it in chat, people, too, in case you didn't catch it. K and B Anglers channel tonight at 7 Eastern time. Gotta check in, check it out. Hey there, Jello. What's up? Good to see you in here this morning. Welcome in.
Morning, Jello.
Man, I appreciate all y'all. I really do. I'm gonna tell you, it's a different ball game up here by yourself, but appreciate everybody's help coming in, helping me out. Means a lot to me.
My pleasure. And I'm sorry I don't talk as much as you or most people.
Oh, that's okay, man. It's okay. I'm just glad to have somebody be able to feed off of and help me out.
Unlike Curtis, he's a talkative one, you know. He's got the
Yeah.
quiet man Curtis name, but he ain't quiet at all.
Yeah, I thought that a couple times myself. I said, "Why you call him quiet, man?"
And got that from a John Wayne movie.
Yeah, he used to when he first come in. He was quiet, but that didn't last long. Once he got loosened up and got to going.
Yep. Once he
The
got to popping in M&M's.
KSN channel, Three Knees in Wichita, want me to do an interview for my YouTube and being disabled angler and how I get around and do my thing. Should I? Heck yeah, go for it, man. That'll help promote you, brother. Go for it. Help build your channel. I think you ought to, buddy. Suey TV, welcome
Beverly.
in. Beverly Moffett, welcome in. How you doing? Ashley, don't be talking that trash. Yeah, she sounds
You
quiet.
still need to you still need to get up here and sing one day. What's he talking about?
Oh no, I've been trying to get her to do it. I give up on her. I don't think she's interested in coming up here with me. She don't want to be around me, especially not to sing. I wanted to sing to me. Hey, that 205. What's up?
205. What's going on?
What's the wild action?
I believe I met him at CatCon.
Cool.
Met quite a couple people, quite a few people I didn't know.
Hey, hey, there's Billy. Gigability. Welcome in here, buddy. I was
Hey,
wondering where you
Katie.
were.
I'm on.
Welcome in, sir. Hope you're having a good day on the water or done finished on the water and got that box full of fish going to the market. Wish you the best, buddy. Ro. My head go off to anybody make a living fishing because that's work. You got to catch fish to live doing that too.
Oh yeah. Well, like they say, the more time you spend on the water, more chance you have.
Daggone, Ashley. I don't mind if you're in the tub. Just leave your icon up. We ain't got to see you sitting in the tub.
Yeah, you can sing Splish Splash taking a bath.
There you go. You can sing that song too. That's right. Splash your water a little bit behind your icon and sing us that song. That'll work out right there now. Heck yeah. I would like to see you do that up here on my show one day. I've asked you several times, but I just give up.
Oh, that sucks, gig.
About two here to the shop. Just wanted to say, hey, have a good day. Have a good one, KP. All right, there, Wild Action. You do the same, buddy. Thanks for coming in and saying howdy this morning. Appreciate you. And you have a good day, man. Be safe. Keep your eyes open. Let's see. Red Tide, Kenneth. No fishing right now. Oh, boy. Yeah, I heard that, Billy. Yep.
That sucks.
Mhm. Wonder how long that's going to last, Billy, you know? I've always heard there's no time to fish at a red tab. I never knew how long it would last or just exactly what all it consisted of. I'm not what you call a saltwater man. I visit there sometimes and fish some for little stuff and Murphy the Bay down there, but I didn't not much on saltwater other than that. I want to go there and catch some of them big stripers on the bay in the wintertime. See a couple guys do that. It look like it's awesome.
Tell you what, that's on my bucket list to go down there and catch a Goliath grouper just to see if I can catch it.
300 and 400 pound fish, big as me, you know.
Yeah. Billy, I talked to him right before the show this morning. Talked to both of them on the phone, and he's back home and he's resting, taking it easy. And they went yesterday, and he had 5 hours of they putting IV solutions in him, saline stuff, keep him from being dehydrated. And they done a procedure on him about 2:30 yesterday afternoon. Um, they didn't put any stents in, and because the doctor said that where the places where at three different places in his heart, they had to repair the arteries. And the doctor was doing as a specialist, and he was able to repair them instead of put stents in. And not all doctors, heart doctors, can do that, but he's considered a specialist, so he could. So he didn't want to put a stent in the areas where the blood vessels were weak or whatever. So he repaired them, and he had to wait in the recovery room for like 4 hours because where they went into his groin, they had to wait for that to make sure it wasn't going to crack back open and he bleed to death, because that's the main artery. So he said that for about 4 hours, and they come home. I think Melissa said they didn't get home till like 8 o'clock last night from the hospital, and they told him just to take it easy and rest, not to do nothing. So that's what he's doing. He told me that he was going to take the rest of the week off. He told me if I didn't want to do a show on his nights, I didn't have to. I told him, yeah, boss. I mean, when I was out with my back, you covered my nights. Why wouldn't I do it for you? I mean, that's what I need to do to be what's right. So I'm gonna try to do the show. But like I said, I need y'all to help me out. I can't do it by myself. So, but he's doing good. And as I get any more updates, because I'm gonna stay in touch with them. They said they'd stay in touch with me. That I'll give them to you as I get them. But he's doing okay. He's at home. He's resting. And he said hopefully he'll be back in Monday morning on my show Monday morning as my sidekick. So we're gonna see how it goes and take it day to day right now. But he's doing good, man. He's doing good. He made it through the worst part of it, right? And they did adjust his medicines, um, changed his medicines up some way he was taking. So that should help him some. Should help his kidneys some too. So, but yeah, Melissa says she might come in the latter part of the week. But I told her, don't worry about it, be there with him. If she needed her rest, I understand, but I was going to leave that up as to be her choice. I'm not going to tell her what to do. And thank you, Double Hook. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm getting a little better every day. My back is pretty good shape. I'm still doing the rehab exercises that the chiropractor give me to do, and they keep my back loose. And sometimes when I'm doing them things, I can feel that thing crack and pop, so they helping. And I'm starting to walk on my foot a little bit more. So I'm trying to get my balance straight right now where I can throw that walker away and I can walk like I'm supposed to so I can get it down the bank and get them big fish in. But we're working on it. But we keep Hog Leg and Melissa both on the prayers. And they also want me to pass on to all of y'all that how much they appreciate y'all and how much they love each and every one of you. We all promote being a family because that's the way we feel. We love all of you. And he said he wanted to appreciate all the prayers and thoughts and concerns, that you had for him. And it means a lot to him. He said be sure to pass that on. So um, sounds like he's on the mend. So that's good. So he hadn't really felt exactly up to par and right since his heart attack, back in, was it November? And then it's just been a little bit getting worse and worse. His angina attacks were getting worse. So they knew something was wrong. They finally got in here 3 different places they had to fix. So he's going to be good to go here in a little bit. He'll be out, him and Melissa Beard in the boat fishing, and everything's going to be rocking and rolling this year for us. So we got plans to do some different things. Better eat more beans and taters. That fish pull you in, Eric. Yeah, them beans and taters will help give you some strength on the day, Aaron. Yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you, though. I appreciate y'all's concern and appreciate you continue on. Yeah, double hook so you feel you on the back pain. Yeah, man, that's bad pain, man. I woke up one morning, couldn't even get it to bed. I don't even know how I done it. It slipped out of place sometime in the night. It was a disc trying to herniate. What the chiropractor told me, he said it was bulging. And boy, she was bulging too. But the first visit I went, he got me back straight. Now I went three times altogether. He wanted to do 12 sessions on me, but I run out of money, man. I couldn't keep doing it. So I'm in pretty good shape. He told me that I could keep doing these exercises he wants me to do. And if I need what he call a maintenance visit, just give him a call and they put me on the schedule. I could come in. He could pop me back and get me back straight if I get to hurting anything. So yeah, I know, Billy. I got to get fishing, buddy. I'm working on it. I got to do some hard rehab, buddy. My balance is what's bothering me now. Yeah, Billy, no problem, buddy. I done said it 3 or 4 times, and I try to tell it when different folks is in, different times of the morning. And yeah, man, no problem. I pass it on whatever I get about my brother and sister. I'll let y'all know. I'll pass it on. But yeah, I got a lot of work I got to do, man, to get my balance back right. I got to work on my core and stuff, but it's coming. I'll try to get in the gym, hit the gym, man. Get back to my high school football days. Yeah, right. That'll never happen. Maybe I get close.
Always dream, Kenneth. You can always dream.
Yeah, I'll never look like Arnold Schwarzenegger again. I'm going to tell you that. One time I was looking pretty good, but I let all that go south.
Arnold Schwarzenegger carrying a keg.
Yeah, that's me. I don't know. Yeah, in a daggone wheelbarrow. Yeah. All right, Ashley. Have a good day, girl. Appreciate you coming in. You have a good one too. Be safe. Be
Have a
careful.
good one, Ashley.
Yeah, man. Well, I hope everybody's doing good for the most part. And the ones that's going through some things, I try to pray for you every day, sometimes a couple times a day. So, look, man, I'm going to tell you, look, if you got your health and you're doing good, even though life knocks you down, don't feel bad about it, man. Be blessed because if you're able to get around and work and live your life and pretty much be pain free, you can't ask for much better blessing than that. So be thankful for that and don't take it for granted. And a lot of people never think about the health till something go wrong with it, but and all you can do to help keep yourself healthy, the better off you are too. So, there's a whole lot to that. And I found out several times I've been in rehab facilities and stuff with my health over the last 7, 8 years. Rehab is good and exercise is good. People say, well, I walk off somewhere. It ain't the same. If you want to keep yourself healthy and mobile and limber, you need to do these stretches. You need to try to do some yoga stretches and stuff like that, and keeps you in better shape. It keeps you limber. It helps you balance and all of that, man. So
My doctor tells me I should stretch every morning when I get up.
that's what I found it like I said, when I was in rehab, I found it to be true because they run me through the ringer on that. They would push me to my limits and see what I could do and what I couldn't do. And I got stronger and I got better. And that's what helped bring me back the first time when I had my congestive heart failure. So I cannot urge anybody strong enough to try to, even though you think it's crazy or I don't have the time, hey, 10 or 15 minutes. You can take 10 or 15 minutes out of your day, sometime in your day, just to do some stretching or do some calisthenics or something like that, exercises, and it will make a difference. Just like Laura the Explorer. Laura, when she goes to work, she's taking the flights of stairs. She's got a bunch of flights of stairs. She goes up and down every day. That's her exercise. That's all you need. You initiate something simple as that into your routine. It'll make a world of difference in your health. So, yeah, I'm just talking from personal experience too. So And I've got to get back into doing more of that and get myself back together because I'm looking for a big year fishing this year. And I want to eventually, before the year's over, get my boat going and get back on the water and get my game back together. So, and Hogleg, he's looking to do the same, him and Melissa. And we've already talked about doing some of these shows at night out on the water fishing. So, uh, you're right, anything.
Yeah.
This exercise is key. It is, brother. And I tell you, I see it more now than I ever have. How much of an advantage it is for me. So I'm just doing it as a little friendly advice to anyone. Try to initiate a little something, exercise into your life, some kind of way, stretching, taking the stairs or parking in the backside of the parking lot and walking all the way to the office. Whatever you got to do, any little thing like that will make a big difference if you do it every day and consistent. You can't do it for 3 days. Oh, I'm done. It don't work. You got to keep doing it, but it will make a difference. I promise you that.
Nope.
Okay.
Consistency.
Yep. You don't have to do a lot, but you just have to do it consistent. You're exactly right. Dave, I was running when you asked, but it's the interview, bro. That's what I was saying. Anything, I told him take the interview, man. He need to. That'd be awesome. I would like to be able to see it, the interviewing, but I know I can't. But that'd be, yeah, man, go for it. That's what I say. You help promote you and your channel, but not just that, but it help promote handicaps too. I've talked to Troy real and virtual a couple of times about it. We hadn't done it here later, but I need to get back with Troy and see if it's some kind of thing we can come up with to get more accessible places for the handicapped to fish. They don't really make no places much for the handicapped people. They got an open dock, but I mean, you go out there, say you got bad balance and you can't walk too good, or you in a wheelchair, and they got nothing to help keep you on the dock. You need to have railings and stuff up, and you can still have little spaces in there where people can dock their boats and go run their car up to the park and come back and get in. But you need to have railings up to help the handicapped people too. Different things like that. Have the ramp where you can ease down onto the ramp and stuff like in wheelchairs and stuff. And I think they need to do more of that because there's a lot of people out there that it would help them in their life that's disabled if they could just get out there occasionally a couple, 3 times a year and go fishing because they got a good spot to go. That's why a whole lot of them don't go. So,
That's why I was sad about the Galena Pier thing failing. Levee. They're trying to get a levee to redo the Galena Pier, that lake being Curtis Fishes.
yeah,
Yeah, it failed miserably, so they're just going to tear it down.
wow, that's bad. I wish
So,
they could rebuild it. That's crazy though, but that's the way it is. If they do have somewhere after a while, they do away with it, and that's a shame. But that's something that I would like to get more into. Is that's kind of like a passion for me, and another passion is just like what Avid has that trash pickup cleanup deal. That's an awesome thing Avid come up with, man. People don't realize how awesome that is because they shut down a lot of places you got access to fish because of the trash. People come out throwing trash out, and they say, well, every time we come over, we got to pick up behind somebody. We ain't playing housemates, so we just shut it all down so they can't come down there and fish. You want to worry about the debris and the trash. So
drives
it
me nuts.
yep, it affects your fishing, and I'm passionate about that too. And I get so I can get around pretty decent. I'm gonna try to get out and do some trash pickups, and I ain't necessarily gonna try to do it an average thing. I'm just gonna do it because I want to do it. And I'll probably show little bits and pieces of it. And I might get on some of Avid's things. I don't know. We'll just see. But I want to get into doing that too because a lot of places I go to is full of trash, man, and that just ain't right. You need to protect and take care of your resources just so you can be able to use them, not necessarily for future generations, which should be a consideration, but for yourself to be able to keep going and keep using it, not to let them shut it down or put a gate and a fence up and put a padlock on it so you can't come down no more. because somebody's throwing out some crap that they brought it in now and they eat the stuff or whatever and throw it on the ground. Why, if you brought it in, why come you can't bring it out? It even weighs less. It's not as much effort to bring it out as it was to take it in. And a lot of times I'll take a trash bag with me, and as I get trash, I put it in the trash bag. When I leave, I tote all my trash out in the trash bag. It's not a difficult thing. Okay.
There's always trash cans at the boat ramps. Always.
Oh yeah, trash cans, dumpsters, and stuff all around. All you gotta do is carry it, but you don't even have to carry it back home. Just carry it up and put it in a dumpster or trash can, so the DNR or whoever's doing it can pick your stuff up. Not have them get it down the bank because they don't have the time for all of that with other things they got going on. But you need to protect and take care of your resources. And I'm gonna be very adamant about that. It's been on my mind for a while, and I haven't said a whole lot about it, but I'll talk more about it. I'm gonna do some things to try to help make my areas around here better too. So, but let's all work on that together. I mean, little things. If everybody do it together, just little things make a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Double hook. He said handrail, not rolling. Stupid spell check. I know what you're saying. He's talking about the handicap area. Let me scroll back up and get that. So the places they make for handicapped people around here have a high have to high a rolling. Wait a minute. Around here have too high a rolling for people. In other words, too steep of a grade. I got you. In a wheelchair. So it's kind of what the heck? No cutouts. Right, right. But yeah, that's what I said about making it easier when you come down on the ramp. A lot of them is because everywhere you fish, especially rivers, you got a big drop off before you get to the water. Because the river washes, it rises and lowers and it washes at the bank. So you're gonna have steep banks. But if you can make it access for them and make it where it gently comes down instead of a sudden drop. I see a lot of ramps as like a sudden drop. And I mean, with me in my situation in my walker, I have to be careful using the walker or a cane because I can still get off balance going down that grade. You know what I mean? And I know with a wheelchair, you go down that, man. I mean, you don't have no brakes. Your hands is pretty much your brakes. You trying to slow that thing down, man, that's dangerous. So yeah. Yeah, they need to have more of just a gentle grade. Plus, they need to have hand railings up and more handicap access bathrooms or outhouses. All that needs to be in place, man. It ain't no reason why this country can't do that. And that's something that I'd like to get into and push more because that's what needs to be done. You know, we all need to live together and be together. We can enjoy life together if we all make adjustments for each other. That's all that needs to be done. But I want to thank all y'all for coming in. I'll break that time again. Hey, American Honey, good morning. How you doing, girl? Hope everything's there down in Tennessee is good for you. And y'all just, like I said, give thanks. Be thankful for what you have. Don't look at the problems. Look at what you got in your situation and where you've been and what you've gained. That's what you need to look at. But again, thank all y'all for coming in. Appreciate you. Y'all have a good day. And love each and every one of you. As Mr. Tully said, love, peace, and chicken grease. I like that, Mr. Tully. But we'll catch y'all again in the morning. I got to put out a thumbnail. I'll go ahead and do it for the next 2 nights. Try to get me something together and put up so y'all know. I'll try to be in the next 2 months. Anybody want to come in and help me out anytime you want to is greatly appreciated as always. Because I can't do it all by myself. I can, but it's hard. Be better to have somebody. And I appreciate everybody that's been in chat, carrying on conversation, give us something to talk about. And I appreciate everybody coming up on panel, hanging out with me. And don't forget, if you want to promote something, get a thumbnail to either me or Hogleg, and we'll get it up in here. We'll promote it for you. But put all the information on your thumbnail, all your information. We'll be glad to do it. We won't charge you nothing. Yeah, we won't charge you a penny to do it. So, love you people. Peace. And look up. We'll catch y'all later.